Here we go. All ones. Last time on Traveller.
We pinched dead people, and we rounded up some live people that were posing as dead people, and then we hopped it. Okay, we have Simon. He's, well, in a logical sense, he's dead, since he has a very clean hole in him, like he's been, well, hole punched, i.e. the scientist for whom we were hired to acquire for Red.
I think we never did figure out exactly what the means was for creating that hole, but he was definitely dead.
Yeah, we were mainly focused on not getting the same treatment, because whatever made that hole is probably not going to be fun to encounter, so...
Okay, so you want to explain what you found there. So you guys had a nice run to go to a prison planet to go help a prisoner escape from this prison planet who was a neon knife, who was some kind of super scientist during the Solomani Rim War. The Red's goal is to get this guy to help make super weapons so they can get control of the planet of York, the homeworld of the Yormani.
And apparently the Simon dude also has all sorts of information embedded in his DNA, because, of course, why not?
Yeah. In the Gattaca of his DNA is like information, right?
Yes.
I don't even know where to start as far as how much of a pain in the ass that would be, well, to achieve, but I digress.
Man, what is DNA? Nothing more than something that holds information.
It's very important information that sort of makes you, function and stuff, and if it's fucked up, you end up being blue and having some rather interesting forms of anemia, but I'm not getting into that.
Alright, future tech. We figured it out with ease. It's something that teen or high schoolers do for jokes.
Yeah. Sci-fi stuff, yes.
So you also found a journal that had information about a colleague who was helping him on research of how to detect the sites of the ancients and use their technology. It also had a map. It also had a map on York proposed where the ancients had once lived.
Don't the Oromani lads that are like nomadic or whatever typically tend to hang out in those areas?
Yes. Zugzug had noticed that those are common living sites for the wild York.
Yeah, they like correlated to places that like the modern day like scattered remnants of the Yoromani had settled down in, was like these locations on the star map or whatever.
And like different nomadic campsites and some permanent villages kind of thing. And you found when you found the guy, you found out that he was dead and had a perfect hole punched through him, right through his heart.
Yeah, it's a good idea not to be in the path of whatever the fuck that was.
Yeah, and
man, this is gonna be like the dude with the razor thumb from Johnny Mnemonic. It's a hole punch.
A laser thumb.
And yeah, but there was no damage to any of the other cells. Is what remember when you did your examination? It was just like somebody had completely removed those. So, and you also got contacted by some kind of like spy agent for the Imperial Interstellar Scout Services Intelligence Division.
Yeah, he was in the Travelers Aid Society, and he like knew too much about us. Fuck that guy. I don't trust that guy.
Pretty much the space CIA. Just
space spook.
Bitch. Yeah, do my bidding. I'll pay you some new yen.
Right. And he wanted us to like bring down like a democratically elected government somewhere, right?
He thinks that Harland, some kind of large level gangster, gang organized crime agency guy, is influencing the coup not the coup, but the civil war on the planet of York, supporting the Solomani.
Right. Okay, I need to take some notes on this. And this guy's like a Solomani syndicate affiliate.
No, he's like, Imperial. He's Imperial.
But they move him in when they're like taking over a world or something.
Yeah, he's kind of like the CIA. The CIA, like the modern like U.S. CIA, would fall under the umbrella of the Scout Services. They have an intelligence division, so they travel around a lot. So it kind of falls under their umbrella. So he's kind of like a CIA agent for the Imperials. The Imperials, as he told you, or they don't really want the Solomani to get control of York, or York will still be in the Imperial umbrella, but the local government is what you guys are fighting over. So they don't really want it to go to the Solomani, because that would mean that the Solomani Confederation and Solsec would have a lot more influence on that planet than they want them to have.
Okay, right.
So
Right.
he's there to try to help you guys get the Yoramani to win this little civil war, and get information on Harlan, who has his fingers in all this too.
So this is like some real Cold War shit.
Yeah.
Basically.
Okay.
Totally.
The Imperials, during the Solomani Rim War, the Imperials and the Solomani Confederation went to war with each other, and the Imperials took over about 1/3 of the Solomani Confederation, all the territory that was previously controlled by the First and Second Imperium. For a while, the Solomani Confederation was an independent nation within the Imperium, and they kind of broke off, and that's what caused the whole Solomani Rim War.
The commissioner is here.
Hey, we got Sume.
Hey there, yeah, sorry for being a little late today.
Oh, no problem.
Life.
Life happens, man. So, that's kind of what's going on, kind of what he let you know what's going on. The Imperials want the Yoramani to win. He's there to provide assistance as needed, and gave you guys a little heads up of kind of got your foot in the door with the prison. You do seem to have a security leak within the Yoramani of the Neon Knives somewhere.
Right. I sent the message back.
Yeah, you sent an X-boat back, so you got probably another week until it gets there.
Okay.
What else? So the colleague that has a lot of the information of what this guy was working on would be on the planet of Gia, or GEA, or sorry, hold on, let me go at maps. GAEA. It's a sector, the subsector capital.
Yeah.
It's 2 jumps from York. So, all right, yeah, we'll start in jump space. Did we do? Do you guys remember if we did your XP last?
Yeah, because I leveled up. I got my 1 in stealth, or my 0 in stealth.
Okay, I thought we did the jump.
I remember that was the
not the jump out. I don't think we did the jump out though.
Oh, I don't know.
You did not.
No, we did not do the jump out.
Okay, let's go from the top to the bottom of what you guys are going to be studying during this jump. So let's go. Commissioner Barry, you just joined us. So are you ready, or are you going to go to the next person?
Got my character sheet out.
Okay, we'll come back to you. All right, Captain Elizabeth, what are you studying during this jump?
Let's see. It looks to me like I finally finished studying Carouse 0.
You got your drinking token for your future AA meeting?
Yeah. Yep, I'm excited. But now I've got to learn something new. And I don't know, man.
You want to come back while you think on that?
Yeah, I think I need to think on that.
All right, Galacta, or Imperial or ex-Imperial Marine, what are you thinking about studying?
Guitar still. I don't think I'm done with that yet.
Oh, guitar, you're doing
guitar.
Yeah, nice. I can't wait to see you and Snowman getting a battle of the bands, kind of like guitar playoff. That's totally going to happen.
It's a terrible idea, and I support it entirely.
All right, so what are you doing to study your guitar this round?
Listening
You're Villani, correct? And you have an obsession with the Solomani music, if I remember right.
Not just Solomani music, but that is the main course of study currently.
Yeah, the Solomani have this thing called Rollin' Rock. It's just so good.
They have a Zeppelin that's made out of lead.
All right, so go ahead and give your 1 on that one. And Dr. Yang, what are you studying this time around?
Athletics. I think that's 8 in my case.
Okay,
8-1.
Add 1 to athletic skill. How are you studying athletics? Are you still in messing with or doing gravity training and trying not to give yourself an aneurysm?
Well, I'd figure that he would have to roll a medical check to have the appropriate consideration of how much gravity.
I figure you're pretty spot on. I'm not going to make you roll for that. And besides, you'll probably have like +5 on a medical check. I think
6.
6. Oh wow.
Yeah, this guy can practically perform a surgery while drunk.
Jesus. Dude, your character's like that guy who performed he did his own appendix surgery down in the North Pole while he was awake.
Wow.
The Russian guy, he's pretty famous. He was on a base in Antarctica or something, or in the North Pole.
Oh, right.
He was the only doctor, and he was like, my appendix is exploding. I have to numb myself up, but keep myself awake so I can operate on myself.
Well,
There's some
Time for the local anesthetic. Yeah.
All right,
Hardcore.
Arthur, what are you studying this jump?
I'm continuing with my blade combat.
How are you
Blade
training in
melees.
blade combat?
Ooh.
I believe, like the last jump, Captain Lisbeth has blade skills, and so in between me making drinks for her carousing, we were sparring.
Is that so?
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
but you're not making me drinks anymore.
So
Well,
you're-
I figure you got like a little camelback of martinis that you're sipping off of while we're dueling.
Nice.
Just to handicap myself so that we're a better match.
Exactly.
and Zug, what are you studying this session or this jump?
Well, I finally got my stealth up to a 1, so I feel like I've chased the Aslan Jungle Cat around the ship for like months on end now. So I think I'm gonna go with vac suit because I only have a vac suit of 1, and like we've had some real like vac suit issues in that group. So I feel like that like from a practical standpoint makes a lot of sense. So I'm gonna do some work. I probably can't read very well, but if there's pictures in the manual,
Barry or Commissioner Barry's an expert vac suits. You know that, right? He used to teach that to the Solomani Navy.
No, I didn't know that at all. What's up with that, Commissioner Barry? Want to show your boy Zug how to like not die in space?
Definitely can do that.
Yang also has +1 as well, so he probably could be
Yeah.
picking up some stuff from
I
Yang
think
as
Commissioner
well.
Barry has like a +3.
+3 before I add stats to it.
Whoa, you are
Hell
a vac
yeah.
expert. Yeah, man, my guy has a vac suit of 1. I'm definitely like.
So
sucking up
yeah,
music.
I'll tell you what, Commissioner Barry, you want to put together a class, and I'll actually, if anybody wants to attend, I'll let you do a roll to see if they can get a study on it.
Yeah, I can do that. Sounds really good.
All right, pull up where you do. Explain this. Where are you doing this class, and how are you doing it? Pull up the floor plans of the Your Money Queen. I got them right here. All right.
Are any of our cargo are any of our cargo loaded or not loaded?
You guys left the car, or you guys were on a prison planet, so you were unable to get what's it called, cargo.
Yeah, I was thinking if there was no cargo, the cargo bay would be great to simulate 0G.
Okay, so you're gonna do full
Unless
on
there's-
zero G training with the vac suits. Hey, this is your class. Explain how you're doing it.
Since they do have some familiarity already with vac suits, I'll just do a full 0G simulation to get everybody used to being able to move around out there, like with the right amount of thrust to get where you want to go, so you're not over thrusting, so you're overshooting your target.
You may want to put like some sort of obstacles about just some empty containers or
Yeah, and
something.
I figured the cargo bay would be great for like a little obstacle course.
Just stop,
Oh, this is tight.
and the like.
It's very dangerous to overthrust.
Yeah, pretty much, set up like little weight rings. Yeah, it's been a while since I watched Ender's Game, but you know how
I was totally
had stuff
thinking
like
of
that.
Ender's Game. Literally, that is where my mind went.
So what you're trying to do is like
training in Ender's Game.
in the cargo bay, you're setting up a zero G vac suit equipped like ball game.
pretty much with Ender's Game like idea in mind.
Okay, so what's this game? You got like a goal on each side, or is there like one goal? Like what kind of sport are you kind of copying on this?
Ooh, let's do Quidditch from Harry Potter, but in 0G.
No.
I'm thinking like kind of like a space hockey. Maybe no,
Okay.
let's not do space hockey. Let's do like more like maybe like a space cricket or something.
All right, what I'm gonna have you guys do is separate into teams and give me vac suit plus what kind of skill you guys want to do on this, and that'll be whichever team has the most points wins and most effect. So you add your teamwork test for the entire team, and you add your effect together. Whatever side has the most effect will win the game, and that team will get +1 study for vac suit. What stats are you guys justifying on this, and who's on whose team?
Ooh, that's a good question.
'Cause
Oh, snap.
you have a
Are we
3-on-3
picking?
team, 3-on-3. So you got
Pick me. I'll be good.
I don't think Zug and I should be on the same team after our fun in the asteroids training plant those mines.
Fair. You know what?
I
That's
will
fair.
proudly
Yeah,
be
I
on
think
a team with Zug.
I don't think Dog and Commissioner Barry have the best vac suit. I think.
I think it should be me and Zug and maybe one of the Neon Knives if they want to join us, and it can be basically Yorks versus foreigners.
No, they're going to watch. The NPCs aren't going to get involved, but they are watching. They're already betting on they're already betting on everything. They're like, nah, we already got bets going. We can't really morally be involved in the game. Sorry.
That's
You're
fair.
worrying about
Guys,
morals and they're in
it's your
prison.
home world.
I just want to point out, just because you're in prison doesn't mean you're not morally sound. There's a difference between legality and morality.
Yes.
Nailed it. Okay, look, I'm down. Me and Captain Lisbeth versus all comers. Zug Zug peels off everything but those orange underwear and gets into the vac suit.
Oh,
Let's do this.
Yeah, you guys figured out the teams yet? Look, or I'll make a GM decision here. Let's go. Commissioner Barry, Lisbeth, and Arthur on one team. The rest of you guys on the other.
Oh no, we're competing. Well, Zug.
Oh,
Actually,
these bastards. They knew if they put two of us on the same team, he would be too much for him, Captain.
All right, what's
They're
the
just
team
trying to
name?
make it fair.
What's the team's name?
Ooh, chicken
Butt Chug
lizards.
Express.
The Chicken Lizards versus
Chicken lizard.
Harry Navel.
the Hairy Navels.
Wait, I want every team to win. Okay, here we go. So we're doing vac suit plus a
Plus
an
a stat.
attribute
What are
that
you guys
is
going to justify the stat being ruled?
using strength? Grrr.
Yeah, you're kind of
I'm
forcing your way
getting all
into the
Dexy with it.
Uh-oh.
You're getting all what with it, Dexy?
I'm getting Dexy with it.
Come on,
Strength,
Eileen.
not my thing.
I should have done that because I rolled a 6.
Okay.
Well, I got an 11 on the die, 1 for Dex, 1 for my existing vac suit. Should put me at a 3.
+3. And you're not on are you on Zug Zug's team or?
No, you
Not
put me
according
at
to
a
you.
two.
I'm just making sure.
Wow.
All right. So Commissioner Barry, I'm just gonna go down and have you guys roll one for one. So Commissioner Barry, what do you? How are you? What stat are you using, and how are you going about this game?
I'm using dexterity as my stat, but I'll use all the back training that I've shown them so far, like, make sure I suit up,
Mhm.
with all the thrusts and stuff. I kind of show it off because I have an expert.
Commissioner Barry, you're using Dex. What did you roll?
I rolled a 14.
14.
Oh,
What's the effect on that? 8 minus 14.
Yeah, just show me up. I see how it is.
Well, you made up for Zug Zug. So it brings you guys into the lead for 4-3. Lisbeth, you've already rolled. Glocta, you're up. And which team? Which team are you? Are you on Zug Zug team or?
Yeah.
Okay, so this will be your team's last roll. Actually, let's get
Let's
somebody.
go,
Hold
chicken
on.
lizard.
Hold on. Let's get Dr. Yang before Glocta, so we go back and forth between the two teams.
Yeah.
Yang has 9.
9. So
Right.
effective 2 brings you up to 1. Glocta, your go. How are you going about this? Using strength, dexterity, or are you just trying to talk your way into making a goal? Like, oh my God, what is that thing over there? Score!
I'm going to use dexterity. Take advantage of a little bit more training with the vac suit to shimmy and wiggle just right to get past their defenses.
Okay, give me a dice roll.
What I got on that was a 13.
13. 13 minus
Wow.
9 would be 2 plus 3. That'd be 5. Effective 5, is that correct? 6, actually. Damn. Yeah, I need to give you an extra 3. I didn't do that right. All right, so
Okay.
it's 10 to 8. 10 to 8. Sorry about that. And who's
Right.
up next? Arthur, you're up. Or which team are you on? You're opposite of Zug Zug. Okay, you're up. You're the last one to
Exactly.
go. All right. On your
I'm
team.
going to use thinking like strategy and what we learned in the class. So I'm using my intelligence to try
Okay.
and figure out a way to win this.
Good call. Good call. Doing the thinking man's game. Definitely a baseball fan, I take it.
No,
No.
the game's too
No.
slow. Oh my God.
Would you roll?
I got a 10.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's a 3.
Only Zug Zug messed up. Oh, man.
All right. Did I miss anybody on that one? Okay. What was Zug? Your team was the Chicken Lizards, correct?
Yes.
You got 10, and who? The Hairy Navels. The other team got 11. The Hairy Navels win
Yes.
No.
by 1. All right. I'll say go ahead and give yourselves all a +1 on vac suit training for that one. That was a lot of fun.
Permanent bonus or?
Not just a permanent skill study.
So instead of
Alright.
1 skill study, I'll get 2.
Yes.
Or okay, awesome. Yes. Thank God.
Just note it somewhere on your character sheet. You've already have one into that study.
Yep.
And I'm just going to assume the reason why is you guys like the game so much. You guys play this often in your downtime, so you get to keep that skill study for later.
Cool. I'm into it.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
So
You,
I'm
into it.
Commissioner Barry, I think you're the last one up. Both of you and Captain Elizabeth. What are you studying?
I'm
I'm inspired. I think I need to. I think I need to up my vaccine game
Barry's-
as well.
Okay. So you're just gonna, so just give yourself 2 vac suit study then. And
Yep.
Commissioner Barry, what are you studying?
I'll be still studying electronics computer.
Okay. How are you going about doing that?
I think this time I'll just use the computer to help me set up the backsuit games.
Okay, so you use the computer to set up some to figure out different simulations to figure out a fun vac suit game. I like that. Okay.
Yeah, and then kind of like maybe like some little hollow projections, and then like for like if you accidentally touch it, it has a awful siren sound, like you don't want to get this too close and stuff like that.
Okay. Anybody I miss on studying for this jump?
That's it.
Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, let's go to what you guys do during the jump. You have a few guys or a few neon knives smoking cigarettes and hanging out in the passenger compartments, kind of minding their own business. They're kind of keeping themselves, so I don't have to role play them.
These are the ones that came off the planet, or were they?
Yes, two of them were prisoners. You guys help escape, which was it 15,000 per prisoner, or 25, or how much was it per prisoner?
I think it was like 100K.
100K per
I
prisoner.
thought it was a lot.
Yeah, 100K.
Yeah, it was pretty solid.
Yeah, and when I said 15,000, I was like, that isn't right. Then, so yeah, you're sitting on a good 1,700,000 for this run so far.
Yep. I mean, we ain't been paid yet, but I don't want to count those chickens before they're hatched. But they do seem to be very large eggs. I'm pretty sure that is an authentic Yormani saying, "Don't count your chick lizards before they hatch."
Yeah, that's definitely a very old saying of my people.
Don't count your chicken lizards before they get all fucked up on milk vodka.
Yeah. It's the one guy, the guy with the awakened dolphin following us anymore.
The awakened dolphin? What?
What the hell happened when I wasn't paying attention?
I thought there was a guy that had an awakened dolphin with him.
No. There's an awakened gorilla that Zugzag has
That's right.
a crush on. And I think her name is
the
Brandy.
gorilla, yes.
Or Randy with an I, maybe? Randy with an
Yeah, Randy with an eye.
Randy with an I is the
So you guys
equivalent of
haven't
China
you
with
guys
a
haven't
Y.
seen him since Bill. Because he couldn't go to the prison planet, so he's kind of disappeared. He might come back again as a reoccurring character.
Damn, I sure hope so.
So yeah, he'll I just got a feeling he's gonna pop up somewhere.
Suspicious and ominous.
The Thunderchild and Buddha Joe.
Buddha
Randy,
Joe, that was it.
Okay, for some reason I kept thinking there was an awakened dolphin on there.
I did drop something in the lore background for Shelgar with the uplifted dolphin. There's one of the political parties is leader is a uplifted dolphin.
Whoa.
Maybe
vote for
there was
that
an info dump about awakened dolphins. That's why I thought there was an awakened dolphin for some reason.
Have you guys actually read the Shelgar info dump I put on there? Since you guys are headed to Shelgar,
So there may have been a fair amount of
that
brain
behoove
damage.
you guys to know what you guys are jumping into before you get there. It's a low,
Yeah, I'll be reading
overall,
about
it's a low population planet. It's under direct imperial rule since the war, but the aristocratic landowners who own literally all the land are kind of working have always been working with the Imperium and are kind of like, I don't know, collaborators if you're looking at the Solomani side. Those are the planet who don't work on the large tracts of farmland or cattle raising on land, live in floating cities in the oceans because they don't own the land, they're not welcome there. They're trying to get, these aristocratic landlords are trying to become the new ruler, the planetary rule, the local rulers of this planet, because the Imperium technically only controls the space between worlds. So they're trying to do a transition. They're trying to get the Imperium to transition this world over to them. There's a political party of non-landowners who oppose this move, and those are the ones who live in the floating cities. What are you gonna ask, Sume or Commissioner
I was
Barry?
gonna say those kind of sounds like a cross between Wild West land barons with a little bit of water world.
Yeah, because they can't. They don't own the land. They're not allowed on it, so they have to live out in these floating cities. Some of them are or actually permanent locations, like the main capital of the world.
Yeah,
Shing,
it's like the tethered in place.
yeah, tethered in place. They have a spaceport on an island that's in the city, middle of the city. There's a lot of night markets that are found, floating night markets in the town. So they do a lot of illegal goods trading. They just cut the ropes and move somewhere else, kind of thing. So
dude, these motherfuckers sell uplifted. They have uplifted animal trafficking. That's some wild ass shit right
that
there.
is wild.
They used to. If you continue reading, the Imperium just kind of carpet bombed them until they stopped doing it.
I see. I didn't finish the paragraph. All right.
Yeah, the Imperium came in, just carpet bombed those entire floating night markets or dealing in uplifted animals.
I mean, that is pretty
Carpet bombing means something very different to me after playing Worms Armageddon.
I love that guy.
Yeah, well, the Imperium has the technology to do very, very scalpel precision bombing of these areas, but they chose not to really make a message of like anti-slavery.
So they could have done like an Obama-style drone strike, but instead they did an Obama-style drone strike.
Exactly.
There's a skee-ball game too.
Say again?
There's a skee-ball game too.
Yes, this world has a sports rivalry with Irshadasa, and they also play skee-ball, the death game.
Isn't that
oh, hell yeah.
Nice. So did we do something with the skee-ball before?
On Irshadasa.
Yeah,
Okay,
we were on that
thought.
world, and we were involved in some things, some stuff and some things, and stuff.
And one of my best encounters, I think, the talk show. I think it's been one of my best.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, that encounter was gold. These cities are maybe hundreds of thousands of people, and they're like large ships and barges that just kind of like tether together and kind of go around on the oceans.
Okay,
Where if you
if
you go to the main continents and stuff, those are all owned by the aristocratic landowners, and they don't want people who don't own them on their property unless they work there.
It's gonna be.
Okay, I'm following along now. Yeah, I thought like the landowners, everyone else was pretty much poor, dirt poor.
No. These aren't slums. I mean, there's other jobs outside of the agricultural industry, but agricultural goods are what they export the most. Foodstuffs, animals, livestock, that kind of thing. They, them and Gustav are two of the major agricultural producers of the subsector. And
kind of makes it suck that we're going to Gustav next, but there's no choice in that.
Yeah, you could have gone to Edeldune. I had a whole encounter for Edeldune. Too late now.
Yeah, well.
You already called Shelgar, so we're going there.
I didn't say, why are we going to Shelgar? I know I missed last session.
My vague recollection is that we had very good reasons not to go back to Edeldune.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
A small wonder we didn't then.
Yeah, there's you have remember the whole like somebody trying to frame you guys for human trafficking were over there, and you have somebody
yes, that was
looking for those so-called goods.
Oh yes, those guys.
Don't get us wrong, we will absolutely traffic some humans. It's just nice to get blamed for the crimes we actually did.
I hope you guys wouldn't actually do that.
We'll smuggle people that want to escape. Like, we'll do asylum. That's a whole different kind of human trafficking.
All right, so what are you guys doing before you guys come out of jump space? You're in jump space for another few days, so you have plenty of time to do something and prep yourself for Shelgar.
Well, having freshly gotten my carousing degree, I want to look up whether there's any good nightclubs near the spaceport.
Yes, there's a well-known sports bar. It's the number one skee-ball bar in the subsector. It's people travel from all over or come to this one bar to the awesome sports bar of one of the two biggest skee-ball clubs in the subsector. This is normally where the actual clubs from Shelgar and Irshadasa come and actually hang out before a match. of the intergalactic game they play every year. The game is played on Irshadasa or Shalgar, depending upon which year it is.
Does out and drink before the game constitute like preparing to do battle? Like, are these like soccer fans in Europe?
Yeah, they've been very much like that. You guys were on Irshadasa and remember how crazy they were about the game there. They were
like,
Oh boy.
Remember, there was that one guy who was suspended for not doing enough drugs.
that's right.
What?
He
Oh, yeah.
acquired steroids. They're like, what? You don't have steroids in your system? Suspended.
Yeah, and remember there was a riot in one of the underwater arcologies that killed like hundreds of thousands of people?
Yeah, people died.
Yeah,
People fucking died.
Yeah, Shalgar is about as crazy about skee ball. For those who are just watching, this isn't skee ball like the game skee ball we have on Earth. Is done on water skis with like hand-to-hand weapons. It's a real blood sport. Kind of played like roller derby, but on jet skis.
You know,
Yeah.
it kind of reminds me of like
in Waterworld probably, and everybody.
I'm getting big Waterworld vibes. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
like rollerball, like the rollerblade or
Yeah, rollerball. It's very much like rollerball the movie.
yeah,
Oh,
I
fuck
see
yeah.
that.
but on jet skis.
Yeah, Alita Battle Angel.
Yeah,
They
that
have
was
like
awesome.
a rollerball thing in there too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was based on the
Yeah, very much
Battle
like that.
Angel Attila. I want to see that movie now.
Okay,
It'd be
so
like
yeah, let's get back to the
Fury
game here, and so yeah, you guys are in jump space, headed to Shalgar from Kishipa. You've done your jump study. Anything you guys are gonna do before we come out of jump space? I'm gonna take this as a no.
I can't
Okay.
think of anything.
How do you guys want to come out of jump space? You guys want to come out close to the planet, easy pleasy, get there squeezy, or do you guys want to do a little bit of travel and explore the system?
I think the question is the captain. How do you want to land there?
Is it mainly like space fish or something?
It's mostly land. They do have seas. Like Earth is 80% water. This is 60% water, but mostly land cultivation. A lot of the surface is open grassland, which is perfect for grazing and farming. So it's a little bit of both.
So yeah, I see grassland for animal grazing, and then like, are they like, is it like algae farming or something like that? Like,
Oh, they also do. They also farm on that land too. So, like, imagine like our the Great Plains here, or the open steppe in Eurasia. That's
okay,
kinda
I
what
got
most
you.
of it
I
is.
got you.
Yeah.
Well, let's freaking whatever. Let's do this shit.
Just drop to a close to a space lane and fly casual?
Okay.
Is what I
That's
picked
pretty
up.
much my thinking. And we're not in a hurry like we were on the way out.
Yeah, we
so
don't reckon
I see no
anyone
reason
is
to jump
chasing
right
us.
to ourselves.
Like, just to be clear, Zugzug doesn't care about this, but meta conversation. Do we think we're being chased by anybody from that planet?
You guys did get some very weird sensor readings as you left.
Right. I'm like, man, I need to take better notes from these games because I don't remember some of this stuff from the last game, but I'm remembering that. Like, we were like doing scans right before we left and we got like weird readings, but we couldn't interpret them or something.
Yeah, it's nothing that you guys have ever picked up before, and it was some kind of anomalous scans that kind of messed with your jump a little bit. But like you're arriving,
Right.
you're calculating that this is like actually an 8-day jump, not a 7-day jump.
Damn space CIA messing
Weird.
with our time.
So as you guys come out of jump space, this is a dual. There's 2 suns in the star system with 9 other planets. There's no gas giants or planetoid belts. Both of them are red dwarf suns, and
I bet it's pretty.
yeah, it's very pretty. Most of the there's not much traffic outside of just normal mass cargo picking up foodstuffs and dropping off technological equipment for trade. So not many tramp freighters or travelers go out of their way to go to this little backwater world. Although it is very important for its foodstuffs, nobody else really kind of goes there outside of that.
Okay,
and the
got it.
and the bi-yearly skee ball game. So you might want to contact the planet. It does have a low port, not a high port.
Oh, man. Whack.
Yeah, they don't have the population to support a high port, man.
This is a broke ass planet. Go to the next one.
And you're
Oh, cool planet. This one's full of squares.
yeah, and you're from York. You're from York, and you're saying this.
I know. Hey. All right.
You're from
You know what? that wasn't
Wish.com
Zugzug
Tatooine, and you're saying
Yeah,
this.
that was me speaking. You're right. Zugzug would probably be super down. I want to feel the planet on my toes.
On your toes. Okay. So yeah, you might want to contact space traffic control and get a landing.
Who's up? Who's communications officer?
That would be,
Yeah, who's on comm?
that would be Commissioner Barry's your commute commo navigation and sensors guy.
Yes, just open the comms there.
This is Shalgar Traffic Control. How may I direct you?
Yeah, this is your money queen looking for docking berth.
You have open docking in Sector 3 A1 landing platform, and you have a nice visit to our world.
Thank you. Your money queen out.
So polite.
So polite.
So polite.
Now, are you guys just gonna go land, or you guys plan on doing anything shady, or just landed?
I don't think we even have anything shady to do.
Nope.
You need to find cargo.
We've got let's get down there and find some things to slang, etc.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you guys land without any problems. As you get closer and closer, your maps read nothing but open ocean until you hit the landing port, and it seems that surrounding all this little tiny island, which this entire tiny island is taken up by the actual spaceport, is nothing but boats and barges and makeshift different craft that are all kind of like tied together in some way. Some seem to be semi-permanently like attached in areas. Other ones seem to be kind of like docked there and they might move later on. It's a lot of boats going in and out in between them. It's a very noisy kind of atmosphere. A lot of kanji writing everywhere. Not very much angelic like they speak in the Imperium, but more of a Solomani language you're not quite familiar with.
Hey, I'm curious as I'm coming in because I see all of this land and water. I would roll a sensors just to see what's out there. Like, just curious.
You sense that the sensors pick up about a population of 1 million in all these different ships and barges. This is the biggest city on the planet. You're picking up pretty much anything that would be in a city outside of like a lot of land on the on this. You see a few scattering islands here and there, but those are mainly very important buildings like the main Imperial compound, which is has a dock for their main. It's a military / luxury like craft that goes on the water here. You have
Okay.
like what kind of things are you looking for?
I rolled a 16 to pick up, see if there's like any,
You see everything.
I'm looking for like hidden power sources, emergency SOS calls, anything that seems out of the ordinary.
You do pick up
geological features.
since you rolled so high. I will say you actually do pick up a old school because you were out in the rim for a long time. You pick up an old Marshall's Solomani naval marshal, like they do the law enforcement out in the rim of the Solomani Confederation, SOS. But it just seems to be it's just so
old. It's actually a CQD.
Yeah, it's just a chain of codes SOS that you recognize an SOS with a signal on and the signal's coming from one of the knights, and it just repeats the same kind of numerical code over and over again that you recognize as an SOS.
Okay, from what? One of the landing parties?
One of the night markets. Floating night markets.
Okay, cool. I'll take note of that coordinates because I'm interested.
Okay, it's totally going to be the Maja ladies.
Yeah, it would be funny. I'll let Kat.
It's not going to be the Maja ladies.
No, the Maja ladies.
That'd be hilarious.
Don't worry. They left you a message last adventure when you were gone. I think it's still on the machine. We didn't delete it. It was hilarious.
Was it that ripe?
Okay, so yeah, you guys land and you got the docking fees are taken out. Go ahead and subtract those, but of course Red's paying you back, so don't worry about it. He's paying your gas and docking fees, if I remember correct.
I mean, he says he's paying them.
Yeah, he guys gave you a Travelers Aid Society card to pay for all that.
Oh, he gave us. That's right. We got like a black corporate card. Like, hell yeah.
Yeah, it gets updated through the Travelers Aid Society. Yeah. So yeah, there's not much security on there. There's a few Imperial Marines that are walking around, but they're leaving you alone. Nobody's coming out to check on you or anything. There's like, yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Cool.
Then your air raft can go over water, just FYI.
What?
Oh,
over water.
Your little air raft is a hovercraft, so it can go over water. You just can't stop on the water.
Okay, cool.
Once you turn it off, it'll sink to the bottom. But if you keep it on, you're good.
Well, double check, make sure the power sources are good. This much water makes me nervous.
Yeah,
I don't like all
you
this
and
water. Down. under my feet, it makes me feel like, I don't know, not good.
Well, you're on an island. The spaceport's on an island, so you actually do have land underneath you right now.
Yeah, you can see all that
And
water.
most of the streets, most of the streets of this town are actually just waterways, kind of like Venice.
Don't like it. Very suspicious.
Yeah,
I've
so
returned.
yeah, all the streets here aren't like streets. It's kind of like Venice. Like some of the barges have streets on them. They might have some temporary bridges going over to another barge, but for the most part, people go down the canals or the space in between the barges and floating ships.
Sure.
I can dig it. So kind of like a floating Venice in a way.
Yeah, exactly like a floating Venice. Yeah,
Figure
so
being on a boat would be weird. At least for this guy. I think he's strictly a space dweller for the most part.
oh yeah, you're a space reborn. Yeah, you don't like planet side probably.
Yeah, I figure that, well, if this guy can't feel the engine and the deck plating, that he knows something is wrong, or at least that's his hard wiring at this point.
I'll let you guys do whatever you guys want from here. I'm not involved.
All right, y'all. What are we trying to do? We're trying to buy shit to sell. Where are we going next?
Oh, I haven't ever been here, y'all.
Yeah.
Hey, Captain.
Well, I mean, I think we need to find something to fill the cargo bay. I mean.
Okay, agreed.
What's the next stop then?
Yeah, where are we going next? Like, what's going to be worth money where we go next?
I don't know. I found a signal from an old Explorer code signaling for SOS. I was interested in what that could be.
Do you have a read of it? I might be able to take a hard look at it. Is it just a contemporary SOS, or is there like any message inside it?
I'm not sure for how long.
It's an old Solomani space marshal code that he would be familiar with.
Yeah, I would be familiar with it though, right?
Mm-hmm. And it doesn't have anything besides an SOS on it as you scan it. If you want to give me a computer's check, go ahead and see if you can get more out of it. But you're probably not going to get much.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Let's check it out.
So this is like a signal from like a cop who's like in trouble, like a space cop.
More like Texas Rangers.
Frontier Marshal.
Ooh, Chuck Norris style.
Yeah,
I got.
You got
I
a
did
bunch?
good. Practice our roundhouse kicks.
What was your effect?
Yes.
Sorry, that was the last roll. I messed it up somehow.
But yeah, the police force for the Solomani Confederation are part of the Navy, and they kind of act like the old school Texas Rangers. They're not like police force, like a traditional police force. They're more of like ranging around and finding problems and fixing them.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a code that that's what I did. I got 11 on this.
Okay, you got you have an effect of 3. You don't get anything useful out of it. It's it's an old code, but it still checks out, kind of thing. Is all you kind of got off of it.
Okay.
And, you do have the location where it's being broadcasted from.
Okay, so it's from old kit, but it is current enough.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of times these you would know enough about the Solomani Marshal, like how their police force works. Is a lot of times these guys are out on the rim for so long that they'll disappear for like decades and come back into known space. So those codes usually keep or maintain and work for a long time.
This can be interesting and dangerous. Okay.
All right, so y'all want to head straight to this what you call it, SOS signal, or you want to do some shopping first?
Or do we want to arrange for some cargo and then go investigate the signal while we're waiting for the cargo to be loaded?
Right, they got to load it with the forklifts and what have you.
Yeah, we'll have Captain, if you would, the next stop, we have to know that one for merchandise stuff.
Well, I mean, not knowing what the SOS is about, I feel like investigating that first might be better, because once we start loading up with cargo, we're starting to limit our options. I mean, for all we know, there could be a down ship that's full of salvage that we can take.
Fair
That is indeed fair.
There we go.
And the other concern,
Or there could be people out there that are desperate for rescue. Yeah, of course.
Exactly.
As long as they got the credits.
If we have to scoot while merchandise is being loaded on, that can make things a bit more difficult when, well, we desperately need to be gone.
Oh, it's probably just that his ship got a flat tire and he's all out of air and he needs just a little bit to borrow. I'm sure it'll be fine.
I can only hope.
His jump drive needs a jump start.
Yeah, he just needs a little jump start.
You find it. It's just somebody looking to see for you guys to update your warranty.
Oh, those space bastards.
I think we'd actively toss the poor bastard in the water and say, "Swim, bitch." Goodness. I can't imagine that space telemarketers would go over well.
Space telemarketers.
can see with the X how communication works with X boats. Like you have to hand deliver everything. I don't think space telemarketing is a thing yet in Traveller.
I hope not.
I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be taken too well.
I want to get chased all across the galaxy by like some guy who keeps popping up and is like, "Your ship's warranty's almost expired."
Oh God!
So you guys are gonna go check out the night market. How are you guys getting there, and what are you taking with you?
You can't bring. You can have regular guns, quote unquote, but nothing crazy. Is that sort of the
law says no weapons outside the home. So think of kind of like modern day kind of like level. Like you can you are going to be searched between at the Imperial checkpoint to the local checkpoint. So
and they're high tech enough; they're going to recognize my monoblade as a weapon. So okay.
They may not.
All right, guys. I'm just bringing meat and potatoes. My fist.
You might be able to pull off a ceremonial blade if you all dress fancy enough and like you're there for a special occasion. I bet they would like
my ceremonial shotgun.
Yeah, they're probably not going to allow you to pull in a ceremonial shotgun.
Well, no, I am a captain and I have my saber.
That would do it.
I'll let you do some kind of deception roll or something on that if you want to try it. You guys have any skills that might or help you out with smuggling?
I've got sneak 1.
Yeah, it's more about you sneaking. Like if you want to try to sneak past the checkpoint so you're not seen, you can.
Okay.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
Like if you want to go out and swim around the checkpoint, I'll totally allow it.
Oh shit!
Oh,
I we don't shit our pants trying to get through a checkpoint again.
Oh no!
Yeah. Let's make sure we.
Do I need to have an encore performance?
No.
No.
All right. So are you guys gonna? You're not gonna sneak anything through? Just go with normal. Remember, I do believe your weapons have concealability modifiers on them. Like, I think your little holdout pistol gets
Let me look at this character. Hold up. Wait a minute. I don't see anything that is a concealability. I feel like that's a Shadowrun thing. I see size, tech level, the magazine, the range, the damage, and traits.
Okay. Yeah, I thought it'd be under traits, I think.
All right. Nothing I got.
Yeah. Never mind.
Yeah.
A fist.
There are upgrades you can buy for them.
Ceremonial decorative thing really only works if I go there in my uniform and it's worn openly.
Totally.
Yeah, I mean, this is my ceremonial concealed weapon. Just doesn't.
I've got ceremonial concealed weapons permit, sir.
I'll let you. Like I said, I'll let you roll. I'll let you guys try to hide stuff, but you're gonna have to do a skill check. And you're not gonna go to like jail or anything. You just make you go and send it back to the ship.
And I'm gonna try
deception with the sword.
Yeah, no weapons outside the home. So yeah, you are gonna go to a checkpoint because although this is under Imperial. Although the world's under direct Imperial rule right now. It's in a but their plan is to transition all these worlds over to self-rule that they had conquered. So the Imperium controls the space between worlds, including spaceports. So when you leave a spaceport into a normal world, it's like crossing a border. Like if you're going to go from the U.S. to Mexico.
Okay, I'm following now. I'm following, yeah.
So you're going to have to go through a border checkpoint. So, yeah.
Well, my social and deception roll is a 12. So.
Okay, yeah, you're. Or you already rolled that? You rolled a 12, or you? What? What's your total modifiers there?
My total modifiers there are +3 for social and deception.
3 plus social and deception. Oh, okay. So you're rolling 2d6 plus 3. So you're rolling pretty good on that. You have a good. Yeah, I totally let you roll deception on that. But you're gonna have when you go through. Anybody else gonna try to sneak anything through?
I'm gonna try and sneak through my brass knuckles.
Yeah, I'll let you get the brass knuckles. I don't think anybody's gonna say anything about brass knuckles.
Ooh,
and I'll give you a +1 on the sword since it's a sword. Like it's not a gun. Like I don't know. That's kind of weird. But why would you want to bring in a sword? But yeah, it's not. Is a sword really a weapon? Quote unquote.
Her honor demands it.
All right, Space Samurai.
I'm gonna try some admin to try to.
Yeah, if you want to fill out some paperwork. If you want to try to fill out some paperwork.
Oh, wait, through that. I'm off-duty Solomani Navy, and that I'm entitled to have the weapon.
Oh, remember you're in Imperial space, not Solomani space.
Oh, sorry, I thought.
Yeah, this is the chunk of the Imperium took out of the Solomani Confederation. So these are formerly Solomani worlds, but they're controlled by the Imperium now.
Okay, so forget that part about this being Solomani on duty. But I'll try to bullshit my way through with some paperwork.
Okay, give me a roll on the paperwork now because you got to fill it out beforehand.
Yeah, so that tied with, I guess, education, right?
Education plus admin. And you want to try to do this for anybody
Just
else?
right now,
I'm going to put these out backwards, space frontiers. This is a backwards, like, space frontier, right?
And are you gonna do this for? Are you gonna do this for multiple people? Kind of like a blanket. I'll let you. This roll will count. This roll will count, and they're gonna roll to see if they can catch the paperwork. But your positive effect will knock off their positive effect. So to spot it. So
just so you know, I have the base skills. So I don't know how well this is gonna work.
tell them that we're space sovereign citizens and that the whole planet.
He's doing like the legit paperwork. Like he's writing out the legit paperwork, so he's like forging documents to make it like these guys have legal permits to carry firearms. Here are these fake permits.
I'm trying to make it look legit. Yeah. So
Yeah. Space.
look, here we go. Wow, we got 14.
14. Okay, so that's an effect of 5. So that's really good.
I rolled 6. I don't know if that matters. If I rolled a
Yeah, that's yeah. In some cases it does. In this case it doesn't. Yeah. So, and that's going to be a blanket form for every person who's going to sneak something through. So, and I'm going to I'll count it as a teamwork test, like Lisbeth. If you're going to try to you roll deception on top of that to get through.
I'm good with what I got.
All right. Anybody else? So who's all bringing something through that I need to roll for?
Oh, if we got paperwork, I'm going to bring a knife for sure.
I'm not going to count a knife because a knife can be counted as a tool, so you don't have to roll for a knife.
Oh, I'm straight then. I'm good.
You're not going to bring your snub nose?
Hell no.
All right.
I'll bring that auto pistol that I got though.
So auto pistol. Elizabeth's bringing a sword. You're going to try to bring your laser rifle or las carbine.
Damn, you bringing a rifle?
I'm just bringing the sword.
Okay.
Damn,
Dog,
who's got a rifle?
Dog, what are you bringing?
I feel like he's trying to set us up for an encounter. He's like, you guys want your rifles and shotguns, right?
I don't know. I think you can leave it in your air raft. You don't have to go around carrying it. You can leave it in the air raft.
I'm gonna bring my knives.
All right, I'm not going to make you roll for knives. You going to bring anything you need to roll for?
Probably not.
All right, Dr. Yang, you're bringing your special sauce.
It's just a spray bottle.
The mysterious compound you put in a spray bottle. I'm still waiting to find out what that is.
I love how vague that is too.
Now he's also a mad scientist, doctor who's maxed out all those skills and stats. So I'm like, okay, go for it. We'll find out when you start spraying. I don't know. It could be anything from knockout spray to it turns them into cats. I don't know. All right.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, it ain't gonna turn anybody into cats, but there is going to be.
I'm here for that. Actually.
Yeah, he's like Rick from Rick and Morty running around here. I don't know what he's gonna do. All right, Arthur, are you gonna bring anything through the checkpoint?
Just the brass knuckles and a dagger.
Okay, I'm not gonna make you roll for that. Same thing, and I've already asked Old Boy. So, all right, the only person I'm gonna roll for is Lisbeth. Are you gonna try to lie your way through that?
Wait, what am I lying my way through?
The checkpoint.
Sword.
As you come up, I don't think you rolled at all. Did you? If you rolled, let me know what you rolled.
Yeah, I rolled my deception and
social. Right.
Okay, what was your total on it? Your total effect, you rolled 14, so you rolled 12. 12. So you get 3, so that'd be 8. So let me I'm not sure about that sword. Let me check his paperwork real quick. He rolled a 10 plus a 2 would be a 12 minus 8, yeah. Oh, okay. It seems the paperwork's good enough to get through. You guys have a good day and stay out of trouble. And he's he's in full battle dress, lobster kind of get up, the red battle dress of the Imperial Marines.
Okay. Yeah.
They're always don't freak out. They're always in battle dress at the these border checkpoints. Yeah, battle dress is like power armor, but less bulky.
Yeah.
It's like if Stormtrooper armor was actually power armor. That's kind of what battle dress is.
Yeah, I follow. Yeah, so instead of Stormtrooper white,
Space Marine was my read on it.
Oh, you mean like those sexy guys who protected the Emperor?
Yeah.
Yeah, like those guys. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So where were we? Sorry, we got sidetracked there.
You were like, these guys wear this sick red armor.
Oh yeah,
and
you
then
got,
were
so you guys got through the checkpoint, no problem. They search your vehicle. You don't have any contraband, so you're good. Yeah, who's driving? Just out of curiosity, who's driving the air raft?
Uh-oh.
Right.
Who's got air raft driving skills? Because it ain't me.
Not it.
You don't have to have the skill. You only have to drive it. You'll just if you're doing anything like trying to get away from something or doing anything complex is when I'm going to call for the
you
skill.
don't have to have the skill yet.
Yeah, you don't have to have the skill yet.
Yeah, that's the keyword. Yeah.
I think Barry probably has the best odds overall.
Actually, I don't have drive. I don't have drive.
Let's go, Yang Gang.
All trades.
I mean, I've got flyer 0, so
I just assume Yang Gang can do everything.
Oh no!
I'm assuming the same thing.
Yang is entirely a space dweller.
Yang, didn't you win that motocross race like a couple of years ago? You were bragging about it. You said you had never ridden one before, but you won the whole race. I remember.
What?
Just kidding.
Oh gods! How much of whatever the hell it was that Arthur was brewing in that toilet did you drink?
It's like, I don't remember.
Never enough.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do a brain scan, and you're going to have to do some blood tests later.
All right, we were deep in the toilet. All right, so yeah, I mean, I don't care. I'll drive it if you don't need a skill to drive it, I'll drive the shit out of that thing.
Oh, I have pilot 0 on this guy.
Wow, look at that! Look at that!
I need a flyer for this.
Who would have thought?
Is this thing wheeled, or is it some sort of
It's like a little hovercraft. You can use it in space too to go from like ship to ship, but it's mainly, it kind of imagine it like the little land speeder that Luke was rolling around in on Tatooine.
Okay, so it's not in the
But
same
like a pickup
class
form. But you
as
guys have a pickup form of it.
Yeah.
As far as spacecraft, I have 2. Just pilot, generic.
Yeah,
for
you'll
whatever
use
reason.
pilot, just generic pilot, because it's not a spacecraft.
Right.
That's set at 0 then, in my case.
So you're
I'm fairly
driving?
certain one of y'all better.
Well, I have pilot 1 and jack of all trades too, so I guess I should be able to figure it out in case there's an emergency or problem.
I've got flyer 0 and pilot small craft 1, so one or the
small
other. Small
craft would probably I think it falls under small craft.
Cool.
It's.
Hey, I'm actually rated on this thing.
All right.
Let's go do crime.
Hang on, if we're resisting the law, then aren't we technically not doing crime, but intrinsically aren't we, not?
I mean, Barry forged them documents so that we could get all these straps in here, so I'd say we are doing a crime right
I
now.
like how he does all the documents and nobody outside of Elizabeth actually tries to sneak anything like some moderately illegal in.
Hey,
And you rolled really good too, so it's like there's no way they're spotting them. I would have fucking gone for something. All right, so you guys are cruising through the streets. Very busy canals of boats everywhere. You have every form of like there's hovercrafts, rowboats, canoes, junks, and even like futuristic ships that kind of like barely skim the water to even hydrofoils floating or rolling around these streets. So are you guys going straight to the night market where you got the signal, or are you guys doing anything beforehand?
Let's just head there.
As you go through the windy snake canals, you've noticed that despite what the maps say that you guys pick up, the streets seem to change and move due to what boats and barges stay in the area versus which ones leave. But there are certain areas that are open and that's stay the same no matter what. But as the different boats and things shift and move, the canals change. So it takes you a while to figure this out, but you guys finally get down there, and it's a giant marketplace of different boats and barges that are all connected by like little rope bridges, and you do have a place to park, but there's a guy out there like, come on in, like kind of waving anybody into the parking lot.
Yeah, this is where the signal's coming from.
Yeah, so there's nowhere. Remember, you can't just park on water with the air raft, so you have to have somewhere to park. So I'm not sure where you guys are going to try to park.
Is this guy trying to charge us a toll? I'm going to be like, hey, buddy, what's the deal?
Yeah, you do see there is a sign out front that it's in some kind of like kanji writing that anybody would have. Any Solomani characters have anything besides standard angelic?
Aslan?
No.
No. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely it's
Yeah,
a
just
Solomani dialect, but it's not a dialect that anybody's familiar with. Very Asian and how it's you identify it as
straight
some kind of like
education work?
old Earth Asian offshoot, but you're not sure exactly what it is.
Okay.
Would straight education role do the job?
Sure, I'll let you do that. If you have any kind of linguistics, you can add to that.
No linguistics. That's why I was asking if I can just roll.
Yeah, I'll let you do education.
Neato. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah, yeah. This guy just seems to be like somebody just waving people into park on this barge, knowing that you could probably find another one if you don't want this one. But there's a few of them kind of rolling around this night market on the edges of the night market. What'd you roll?
Got a 9.
A 9. You notice you recognize it as some form of Vietnamese, but you're not familiar with exactly what kind of old Earth offshoot it is. So you're not able to really read it, but you do realize that this is a parking lot, and they're wanting 5 credits an hour.
That parking lot. Yang gestures over in that particular area. They want 5 credits an hour for that
Whoa!
park over there.
Ridiculous. Drive around for 30 minutes until.
All right, give me a navigation check, somebody. See if you can find something better with the navigation check.
Damn, I got nothing.
I'm trying to work out how the hell this.
Does anybody actually have navigation?
Not
I
me.
don't.
Oh, this is
I
gonna be
don't
fun.
like
Nope.
Astrogation, and that's my lot.
Yeah, this isn't astrogation. This would be navigation. Since you didn't actually roll for it and didn't get a negative effect, I'll let you guys go back. You can't find any other parking places. There's a few of them, but as soon as you try to roll up to them, they put a closed sign out.
Oh, bastards!
Bastards is right.
Yeah, you can totally tell they see travelers and are like, oh no, those guys are trouble, and put a closed sign out front.
Wow.
Can I use my admin skill and forge a handicap placard to go over the?
Well, there's no handicap parking on this planet, so it's all boats.
Whoa.
No, they don't really have parking lots per se, so you got to find somebody's boat to park on.
Fine.
Hang on,
I'm
isn't there
very
some sort of taxi service or some sort of jazz?
Yeah, I'm
that
sure
we
there's a
can
taxi
just
service.
hire?
But you already
Yes.
left on the air raft, so you're gonna go back and hire a taxi. I'm not.
They can just.
I'll
go
pay
our
for a
air out.
taxi, but I won't pay 5 credits per hour.
5 credits is nothing.
Yeah.
We get paid in
That's
thousands of credits, but 5 credits an hour. Damn that guy! Damn him to hell! Overcharging.
I know, right?
I
We may be pirates, but that's robbery.
Otherwise, I don't see a lot of practical options here.
Well, damn.
Yeah,
It's
he's
fine.
We're
I kick rocks over to the guy, and I'm like, fine. Fine, give me the ticket.
yes,
we'll
yes,
pay
come on in. Yeah, we'll watch your car. For an extra 10, we'll make sure nobody messes with it.
Wait. Hold up now. Hang on. Y'all are telling me the 5 credits an hour isn't enough to protect my car.
No,
to
this is
park
just
my
for parking here. For another 10, we'll make sure nobody messes with it.
15 credits an hour. All right.
Yes,
Make sure we-
15 an hour. Yes, that's totally what I meant.
Keep your eyes on the prize at all times. This vehicle is precious to me.
Yeah, just FYI, I had meant just 10. But yeah, now you talk yourself into 15 10 an hour.
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah. I'm laughing because it's great.
Leave me be. I'm very. Where I'm from, you can just pull up.
More.
Yeah, where you're from, you just park wherever you want because there's nothing out there.
Just leave your chicken in the sand, not near any other chicken lizards, because they'll fight.
So you guys got your parking spots, and you're getting out and going into the night market. You smell the smell of like charred food in the air, different spices, and all sorts of even gun oil. It's a lot of cargo containers stacked on top of flat barges that are kind of floating around. Think of your any kind of like third world open air market from every TV show that was like shady.
Good sort of stuff. Cool.
Damn, this place is cooler than hell. We got to explore this more after we check out that SOS signal.
Yeah, right. So, how are you guys tracking down the SOS signal? So how are you guys going about tracking down where this SOS signal is coming from within this market?
Yeah, can we do like a sensors check? And can we do one of those things from like Aliens 2 where he's like walking around and it like beeps when you get closer?
Sure.
Need
Give
one
me. You can rig something up. You guys didn't do it on the ship, so you might have to buy something. But yeah.
Oh my God, yes! Rig up that thing from Aliens 2 that detects the monster.
So engineer.
Well, that was a motion sensor, but I know what you mean. You're trying to get some kind of
That or could
tracker
I
signal.
just triangulate it with like a comm link?
If you're on the ship, yeah. But I would say you could use your comm link. Give me D6 times 10 credits for buying something that you could program into something like that. There's plenty of stuff in this.
Hell yeah, MacGyver that shit. Use your electronic.
Yeah, you see an old stand.
Oh, man.
It's an old you see an old guy around an electronics stand. He has like a Fu Manchu mustache and a goatee. And he's like, "Oh, I hear you're looking for electronics. I've overheard you talking. Sorry."
Wow, eavesdropping is very rude, but yes, sir, we are.
Yes, it's very rude, but it's often profitable. So what can I do for you?
Electronics or computer or what?
Yeah. Give me whatever one you feels fitting on this. I think electronics because you're actually messing around with stuff. So you're looking for some kind of sensor device. I've got this one off of an old aircraft racer that used to work around here. It doesn't work anymore. I hear it sunk to the bottom of the ocean. No idea why.
How does one get to the bottom of the ocean?
Probably because they had
a few
really good
rocks
sense.
and a piece of rope is the best way.
How does one get alive to the bottom of the ocean?
Be really good at holding your breath.
12.
Oh, okay. You can monitor. You can put one together. I'd probably say you're gonna have to do some sensor checks to kind of track it down. And it's any. So 60 credits for this. Yes or no, or maybe because I have other customers who'd be interested in this. And as you look, there's like nobody else. Like there's nobody else in line.
We want to try and negotiate. It's just 60 credits, so
Yeah, you can negotiate this.
Obviously, that's part of the process. You just have to barter with them. This is how these people do business. Sucks going to attempt to barter.
Give me a perception check. A recon check, excuse me.
Depending on the culture, booze might be part of business.
Yeah, why don't we skip this little bit to drink?
You guys pull out your fifth of milk vodka.
Like, hey, you like alcohol?
Got the toilet hoops, right?
Yeah. So he
pulls
out a little glass, kind of like spits in it, kind of cleans it out. I'm like, yeah, here you go. Yeah, I'd totally take some of that.
I got a 14 on the recon.
Whoa.
You see two other people who are not dressed in the local fashion. Kind of got an eye on what your guys are doing over there.
Like, kind of suspiciously, trying to.
They're definitely watching whatever's going down your way. You're not sure if they're watching you or the guy who's doing the stand, or they're trying to figure out what's going on with the business. But these guys are definitely kind of dressed more like travelers, not dressed in the local fashion. One's a redheaded chick who has a scar across her face. The other one is a very kind of like fat looking. He's like fat but buff at the same time. Kind of like he's trying to make himself not look buff.
Power lifter.
Yeah, very powerful kind of style. He's bald with like a total Pat Sajak kind of mustache.
Okay, so it's not Buddha Joe and Brett.
No.
Unless they're traveling very incognito.
They've got
I know, right?
You know it's not Buddha Joe because he's not talking.
Good point.
Fair.
And Randy with an eye would have to shave quite a lot to look like a redhead.
Also true.
Oh goodness.
She's more of a natural brunette.
I'm just
Yes.
sure.
Yes.
That's what I've seen on her Only Gorillas page.
Natural.
page.
Okay, so you give the guy some milk vodka, and you're trying to negotiate the price down.
Hell yeah, slip that sumbitch a flask.
Only gorillas.
All right, give me a negotiation check or some kind of business check or something like that. I think Arthur, that's more your range of skills.
Yeah, with my broker skills.
Yep, give me a broker check.
Oh hell yeah! I'll give him. He can have my sipping flask. I always keep it on me.
And how do you approach him how do you try to negotiate this down? Like, what do you tell it? Like, he already grabbed as you pulled out the fifth and he wiped out and cleaned out the cup. What are you telling to him about how are you trying to get him to mark this down?
Kind of using the fact that he's drinking the milk vodka, and hopefully that's going to dull his senses a little bit. And
let me roll
that. The rest of that.
Yeah, that milk vodka hits hard.
He rolled an 8 for endurance, so it's not going to affect his judgment because he passed it. It was
worth a shot.
Yeah, he rolled a negative effect that would have given it to you.
Shot.
But I'll just try and haggle with him. I'm gonna try and drive that price down.
Haggle.
Got a 9.
And what do you say? How do you haggle? How do you go about haggling?
It's just like 60 seems kind of a lot just in a store that you don't have other customers sitting here. So how about, would you accept, say, 30?
I tell you what, give me another shot of whatever that disgusting stuff was, and I'll give you 50. I'll sell it to you for 50.
Did you just call it disgusting stuff?
It's milk vodka. It's not nobody actually. Yeah, nobody knows what milk vodka is outside of York. So it's actually renowned for being disgusting outside of the Yoramani, and that's why rich people pretend to like it. Did you see my Did you read the write up on milk vodka and why it's actually sought after? It's a rarity handmade by space barbarians that the rich people of the Albadawi subsector pretend they like. It's kind of like all those people are pretentious about IPAs and like, so it tastes just like farts. It's so delicious.
Oh gods, what have you done?
Oh my god, that's funny.
But yeah, I'll totally take another. He didn't mean it like insulting, but he everybody knows. Okay. Everybody kind of knows that most people don't actually like milk vodka if you're not Yoramani.
Everybody except for Zug Zug. Zug Zug just found out, and it's hitting him really hard.
Okay, I followed.
He's like very affected by this moment.
I'm sure there's people that actually do like it.
You like people like Bud Light?
So you give him another shot, or you're leaving him hanging?
I'm like, look, okay, yeah. I know it doesn't taste the best, but it goes for a lot. It's really expensive. This is a luxurious treat.
I'll tell you what. I will
another shot, and for 40.
How about I just trade you this for the bottle?
Oh yeah, son, you can have a little bit of this. I got you covered.
How big is the bottle?
The bottle's
this
actually
is
worth
my drinking
the bottle's actually worth a bottle of milk vodka is actually worth quite a bit because rich people love drinking it. So he'd actually be making more than 60 credits off the sale of that bottle after he sells it.
My point. So how about we give you 2 more shots and you give us this equipment for 40?
Nice.
I think I'm gonna have to give me a negotiation check because I'm really thinking 50 is the lowest I can go with this. Or trade you for a bottle.
Well, what else you got to trade, partner, besides this here stuff?
I see quite a bit of electronics. Any kind of electronics here you guys are looking for?
I got a 13.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but let's finish the Zug Zug thing. What are you looking for? I got pretty much everything that you can find on electronics on the planet. And there's like everything from sensors, like you can even make something up, like if you want to have some kind of like crazy gadget that only detects Aslan jungle cats or something.
If we are going to be trading a bottle of milk vodka for this, let's get a bunch of sensors for the cargo bay backsuit games.
Oh, hell yeah!
You want what? What are you looking for?
I'll just speed out, all the different sensors that I could ever think of that you'd want for backsuit training people.
Okay. Yes. You give him the list, and he's like, yes, I can give you all that for 2 bottles of the milk vodka.
Yeah, because he wants a bottle of it. So try to get it all for the
Hold
bottle.
on. Now, Arthur rolled a 15 on that negotiate, though. I feel like that's...
Oh, just rolled 15? Oh.
Exactly.
Well, all right. Yeah. He'll totally take that deal for the 40 credits. They're like, okay, I'll take the 2 shots and get that. But I'm also interested in maybe doing a swap for some of this milk vodka and these sensors your buddy is talking about. Who's this fine gentleman's name?
Who?
The gentleman over here who's looking for the sensors for his vac-suit game, which I'm not sure what that is. I assume it's some kind of form of skee ball.
Yes, he can think that.
It's like an avant-garde piece.
Avant-garde piece. Yes, I totally don't know what that means, but I will go with it. So, what was your question? You had a meta question?
Yeah, like meta question. What is valuable on the planet we are going to next that this guy might have in his shop? Is there
okay? A lot of technological goods are usually pretty valuable.
You got like some microwave ovens back there?
Microwave ovens.
Mate, how the hell would we be using microwaves?
Yes, I can get some microwave ovens. Those are pretty common. How much are you looking for?
How much cargo space we got?
Yes, we have 62 tons free right now.
Damn.
Are you guys going to try to get some? Yeah, I will totally let you guys get some common industrial goods off this guy if you can roll good enough.
Right on.
So yeah, give me a broker roll, and yes, I can probably get that for you. And do you still want to trade for those sensors? I mean, this is not even you're trading non-existent bottles of booze for sensors for a non-existent game. So
yeah.
What are we on about anymore?
Yeah.
Is there a problem?
And you have like
we're already paying $5 an hour to park. We don't need to be trading away all of our booze.
Yeah, but I will totally if you have any of this milk vodka, I can totally find anything you might need.
I want like some laser tag set up for playing the game. I want like laser tag things. Can we get some of those?
That's what I was asking about.
He totally pulls out a whole bunch of laser tag. Like this comes from the old laser tag tournament or league that used to be in the Albadawi subsector. Sadly, it became banned after they started using real lasers instead of fake lasers.
I have to clarify, we also still have 2 tons of spare parts because we bought slightly more than what we needed for repairs.
Yeah, but I thought you were saving that for your...
We're currently at 60 even on our cargo capacity.
Okay, that's still pretty good, though.
Yeah, and 61 if we sell this guy the milk vodka.
Give me a broker check.
I rolled a 4 on the broker check.
Oh no! Can we assist?
Yes.
Someone assist. Get in there.
So go ahead and re-roll that because you're supposed to assist before you roll. So somebody give the assist and then you roll.
Okay.
And I'm also looking up the rules while I do this.
Who's like number 2 broker?
I thought you were.
I have persuade.
I'm fucking with you. Persuade. I'll let you use persuade. I'll let you use persuade in this situation since you're physically talking to the guy. Because I didn't do all your modifiers, so that's why I want you to re-roll. All right, so yeah, you just have the +2 modifier.
I rolled an 11 on my assist.
Oh shit, nice. So that would be.
Hell, I'm like, look here, man. This milk vodka's from my homeland. This is the best stuff there is. And I'm going to use strength. I'm going to flex my muscles and be like, you see how big and strong I am? It's a product.
Yeah, he totally grabs your arm like, oh yes, I totally see.
Got the gun.
Oh my.
Oh my. Then +2 for being tech level 9 or more. So yeah, so you're looking at
right, 17.
Nice.
17. Okay.
What?
Totally find you some for 17. What kind of goods are you looking for? I assume you're looking for the industrial goods. You already told them microwave, so yes, I could totally find you probably about 10 times 10, 100 tons of industrial goods.
Whoa, that might be a little much for us.
You don't have to buy them all. This is like bulk freight, so you buy what you want.
It's not bulk freight. Okay, cool.
It's 2d6 times 10 tons. Oh, sorry, no. 10. So I roll a 10 times 10. Yeah, 100 tons of. I have 100 tons of industrial goods that I could offload for some milk vodka.
Do we want to do the full 60 tons and fill the cargo space, or do we want to do 50 tons and save 10 in case we come across anything when we find the signal?
Well, how much milk vodka do you guys have? He wants milk vodka, not money.
We have at least 1 ton of the Aslan milk vodka in addition to whatever milk vodka we have left from before I joined.
Elizabeth,
that's
Elizabeth. That's a cargo manifest. How much milk vodka in total do you have?
We have 1 ton of milk vodka.
1 ton of Yoramani milk vodka and 1 ton of Aslan, or just the Aslan milk? Because I know you have 1 ton. You have 1 ton of Yoramani milk vodka. You weren't at that session, so you probably didn't write down the Aslan milk vodka. And you had 1 ton from Red.
That would make sense. I was entirely unaware that we had any Aslan milk.
I'll trade you
it's
2
not
tons.
As high quality as
2 tons of these industrial goods per milk vodka.
2 tons of industrial goods per 1 ton of milk vodka?
Yes, 2 tons of my goods for 1 ton of your goods.
And you said we have 2 tons of the Aslan stuff?
1 ton of each.
We should have 1 ton.
So he'll straight trade us 4 tons of the industrial stuff for 2 tons of milk vodka.
So for one ton of milk vodka, he will trade you 2 tons of industrial goods.
So
I don't have that much milk vodka to trade. And
you have 2 tons of milk vodka, you can get 4 tons of industrial goods. Plus, he'll sell you the extra.
Okay, he'll sell.
But he won't sell them to you unless you trade him what you have in milk vodka.
I'm fine with that.
We still got milk vodka, like for us though, like personal.
Yeah. You have a whole personal stash at the bar. You also have some old earth rum in the your bar too.
Yeah, we have a crate of it. I mean, not
as long as we have enough brown party liquor to get us to the next planet, I'm okay with this deal.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Excellent. Here you go. Here's the contact for the people that pick it up. It's on March 23 in the rapid zone.
Rapid zone?
Yeah, like rapids, like water going over rapids.
Oh, that's way less interesting.
What do you think I said rabbits?
I 100% did, but I mean, that's okay.
I'm changing. It's the rabbit. It's in the rabbit zone. It's in the rabbit zone. That's what he said. That's totally what he said.
So these are common industrialized goods, you say?
Yes. Common industrial goods. I have 100 tons of them. As long as I need that milk vodka. So as long as you trade some milk vodka, I'd be happy to sell you the rest of my industrial goods. You just tell my people how much you want when you go there. They'll load you up as long as you have those that milk vodka.
Got it. Sounds good.
And that is just FYI, those are 10,000 credits minus 5,500 a ton.
Yeah, it's a relatively terrible price for the milk vodka, but it's getting us more shit we can sell.
We can flip all these microwave ovens.
Yeah, but you get a +2 cell modifier on new stuff with them.
Exactly. So
I also think that I put some local modifiers on there earlier. You'll have to scroll up and see the look your stuff right up.
Because we made friends with everybody who was there, right?
You did make some friends. As you have the Aslan mercenary force that owes you a favor.
Yeah, the favor of buying all these microwave ovens and color TVs.
Don't forget.
Oh, those ones are for nothing though. Those are you don't have to pay for those.
I love the idea of this campaign just going completely off the rails, and we just turn into a bunch of weird crap smugglers.
That's basically what you are.
Halfway there.
That's pretty much what Traveller is.
We sell intergalactic shrimp out of a space van.
Yeah, that's exactly what Traveller is.
I'm here for it.
Good.
That would be under the cargo live animals.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right. Anything else you might be looking for? I can find it for you.
I mean, yes.
Do you want to do any other? You can do as many dice rolls for cargo. I'm basically making this guy your broker for this planet. If you want it.
You're on.
So you made one deal, but so you can do you can start doing broker check to get random cargo if you want.
Or specifically,
this would be a the random goods table, so you'd have to roll for here on out. Basically, you got that because you got the specific one you wanted because you were trading something he wanted.
Got it.
I probably should have gave you 1d6 instead of 2d6, but whatever.
Okay, that makes sense.
So, do we want to see if there's something else more profitable out there?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, if we're just open fishing now at this point, we're just like, what else is out there? Like, something else. Yeah.
Did we already find the sensor kit for whatever the hell it was?
Yeah, you got the sensor kit. Yeah, you're going to go after that. That's what spawned everything. And that's how you found out he wanted milk vodka.
So my guy has to talk.
I also thought you guys had a lot more milk vodka than you did.
Ooh. I thought we were trading the Aslan Jungle Cat milk that you guys milked.
All right,
whoa!
Whoa!
Puppy is a male.
Yeah. You can drink that milk if you want, but yeah, that's not really what I'm into.
That's not tasty milk.
Commissioner Barry shows up. I was just milking the Aslan Jungle Cat, and he has a big old milk mustache.
I think all of our characters would be instantly just mortified. Just
Okay. Yeah, so let's get back to the game. So are you guys doing a broker check with this guy, or are you guys going to look for the thing? That's what's going on. You guys getting...
Let's do a quick broker check just to see what
All
else is
right,
out
so
there.
broker plus 4.
So 11 plus 2 is 13.
13. All right.
Yes.
You can find purchasing price will be at 75%. And let me give you 3 rolls here. I've got totally 50 tons of common electronics. I've got some industrial polymers, 60 tons worth of those. And I've saved the best for last. I've got exotic goods. Exotic goods are outside the normal trade rules and cover such things are alien relics, prototype technology, unique plants or animals, life, and priceless treasures, and so forth. Buying and selling exotic goods is a matter of role-playing and adventure. So, yes, I've got exotic goods of many different animals. They're currently in cryo, but I'm going to need you to pick them up and maybe liberate them.
Hold up, wait a minute. We gotta steal the animals in order to get them?
Liberate.
Liberate. But yes, if you can acquire these animals, I will totally be able to sell some of them to you for extreme profit value on yourselves. We're gonna pay, say, 200,000 or 250,000 per animal.
Whoa, hold up, wait a minute.
So I will give you a cut of the animal. So, but yes, if you can get a hold of them, I will totally pay, or you can take them and sell them for what would be base price of 250,000 per animal. And then you would also have to do a broker roll the next plan to figure out what the up and down is on that. He pulls out one of those really long, like, cigarette holders, puts a cigarette or what you think is a cigarette in there, and starts smoking on that. So, what do you think of that? What do you think? Oh, would you like one?
No, I was saying it's totally a doobie.
Oh, yes, it most certainly is.
Yes.
It's actually a Vienna sausage.
Smoked Vienna sausage, actually, now.
Well, it is now.
Okay, if you guys want to do that deal, I can totally give you the information. It's up to you.
All right, so can we recap for a minute what's available to pick up here?
Polymers at 7,000 or 75% of 70,000.
And also how much of what? So
was it?
So we have 60 tons of industrial polymers at 75% of 7,000.
60 tons of that?
Yes.
That's what's available.
You don't have to buy all of it.
Right.
They have 50 tons of, so it'd be 5,250 per ton for the polymers. 50 tons of common electronics at 15,000 a ton, or the exotic goods.
Right. The common electronics are at 75% of 20K, so they're 15K to buy.
Yeah.
And how many of those are there?
50 tons.
I'll leave you.
And there was also the purported microwave ovens, common industrial goods, I think it was.
Yes, that was at 10,000 at 55%.
500. And lastly, we have these exotic animals, which if we're willing to liberate them, he'll let us take some of them and hopefully sell them. So the upfront cost of us is adventure.
Yes, adventure, my friend, adventure.
I mean,
what were we doing before this?
You were looking for a old Solomani distress signal from like a hey Solomani Marshal.
I mean, maybe that cop's gonna have to figure this one out on his own.
He is a cop. So.
250,000 an animal. A critter is 250,000 critter.
Well, also fair odds he might be tangled up in the critter thing too.
You really think?
Oh, he might be the one trying to round him up.
You don't know?
Yeah.
If I had a bunch of exotic animals in cryo storage, I would take them to the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, hell, I'm the GM. I don't even know yet.
You don't even know yet.
All right. So, I mean, profit-wise, our best bet is probably the common electronics. We're already at the price we're being offered. We can make 5,000 net of the base price per ton. That's good money.
All right.
Also,
but those exotic animals, man, you gotta. I mean, free the kitties, and then they sell well.
Well,
so
another worry is whoever who has them might well, be a bit better equipped, dare I say.
You know, that might be the first time I've heard a man express concerns about his equipment.
Shouldn't make that mistake
I'm thinking
twice.
more along the lines of firepower and or whatever offensive means. We had to do, well, Barry had to do how much paperwork again?
Or was the paperwork I did get enough if we wanted more weapons? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll still let you go back and try to grab them. I'm still going to roll for each equipment and see if they actually spot it. You remember what your modifier was? I think you had a 5 effect, didn't you?
I think he rolled like
Right.
a 14 or something.
Yeah, he had a 5 effect. Yes. I have in my note right here. I have my die note with 5 is still sitting there up on the counter.
I've got my sword. I am confident. I'd rather have my other sword, but I'm
You got
confident.
paperwork for it, so yeah. If you want to try to get it in, basically,
Most
they're
dangerous weapon of all, paperwork.
what cargo are you guys going
This
to
is how
take?
the
And are you
sausage
going
is
to
made,
take the exotic goods gig?
I'm in favor of the exotic goods gig.
Yeah,
I would go with you on that one.
I mean,
I'm with you on that one. I ain't crossing no thin blue lines on this.
All right, let's do some crime.
That tracks.
and
Good luck, copper.
quite
Excellent.
apart from that, I am happy to load up on. I believe we were pretty much obligated to trade our 2 milk vodkas for 4 tons of common industrial
Yeah, if you want the
goods.
common industrial goods, you have to work out those that milk vodka because he really wants.
Oh,
that
that's
milk
if
vodka.
we want.
Yeah, if you want.
Mm.
Can we give him one of the milk vodkas?
He already told him he had 2. He had 2, so he's going to want 2.
Yeah, he's gonna want to. That's fine.
That's
we can do a
fine.
couple
We can go
of
get
those
more when
and
we
then
get
take
back.
basically all of the electronics. That still leaves us 6 tons open for some exotic pets or whatever it is.
Well, we're also, headed back to, oh crap, I forgot which planet it was, but we're able to get the, milk vodka whenever we drop by the Aslan again.
Yeah, and that's
Like
where we're going
Gustav?
next. Is Gustav.
So we don't have to worry about getting too sober yet.
I think our sobriety is not threatened.
And you still have unopened bottles of. You have a good supply in your actual bar on the ship and in your crew quarters or crew commons.
We have enough to make it through a jump.
Yeah,
That's
a jump or two. Yeah,
There's no danger of having to fly sober.
yeah, you don't have to worry about that.
Don't you guys have toilet hooch too?
I think
Toilet
ours
hooch
is
is
on
good, but
point
milk
there.
vodka is like
Yeah,
a daily
if all
part
else
of your
fails, you
diet.
can
Like
get Arthur to
food
make some toilet
pyramid?
hooch. Yes. So,
yeah, in the
all right.
food pyramid, toilet hooch is near the top, but milk vodka is at the bottom. You know,
I don't even know what
All
that
right.
means, but yeah, okay.
6 to
Uh,
11
Neither.
servings a day.
Which deal are you taking? So are we good on the industrial goods? Because I will totally have my people pick up those that and drop it off in the AKA they'll drop it off the port's longshoreman will load them up for you, and you don't have to do anything.
Right.
And
I
that'll
mean,
leave you a lot more time to do to get a hold of these exotic animals.
Right. So if nobody else really has an opinion, I was thinking we should snap up all of those electronics because they should sell well on Gustav. We can do the trade on the vodka for the industrial goods, 2 for 4, and then we've still got some space.
Sounds good.
Well, the common industrial goods, won't those sell well on?
You get a +2
Cool.
dice pool modifier for selling on Gustav because it's an agricultural world. It's also a rich world too, which
Don't the electronics also sell well there, though?
Gustav has a modifier for that because they control the electronic goods that are sold there on planet.
Mm.
We sell a bunch of electronic goods there once.
Yeah, you did.
I remember we made a killing off some.
Yeah,
Yeah.
electronic goods would be a good one to buy for
That was my thought.
because it's a low tech world. It's a low tech world with but it does have a it had a whole bunch of weird, like the people who are in charge have technology, but the common people didn't. It was like high tech but
Okay.
low tech at the same time, and had to figure out how to explain it.
Yeah.
Wasn't it
I
like
remember
a tech
that,
level
yeah.
15 or some jazz like that?
Yeah, it was like tech level 15, but it was also rated as a low tech planet. So it took me a while. I explained it as the ruling class have technology and the lower classes don't.
Yeah, I remember
That's how they maintain control. Is they control the technology level that's on or given out to the people.
Well, it's kind of like Elysium, where you have the rich in their little space circle, and
Yeah,
then
exactly.
everything else is shit on the ground.
Exactly. Just like real life.
Yeah, exactly like real life.
Oh, bums.
All right, so you guys figure out what you guys are buying off this guy. And you're gonna do the exotic trade good run.
I think we should do the animal thing. I like this plan. I mean, not that we have a plan. We don't really even know the details, but I like this caper.
Yeah. We may need to assess what we're in for, then then get the tools we
All
need.
right,
Otherwise, we'll be just bringing a hammer where we need a wrench.
Okay, you know what's bad is I wrote on my sheet I have an uplifted awakened dolphin only.
Yeah, you have a virus for that one. You've been obsessed with that since I mentioned it.
I was gonna use it on Buddha Joe though.
Gods, Dr. Yang is never ever checking your browsing history, mate. There isn't enough therapy in this entire universe to do him any good after witnessing whatever the hell is on there. My bad.
All right, so
I was just
the animals are on a ship in the rabbit sector of the town. It's guarded by a few armed security. I would say probably a squad-sized element. And yes, it's somebody I was doing business with and neglected to give me back my due that I paid for. So I'd like to basically have you guys repo these animals, and I'll split them with you 50-50.
Legit.
Yes.
No wrong with that.
Is it cool if people get killed in the process of repoing these animals?
Honestly, since I never paid for the goods I paid, or you delivered on the goods I paid for, I would actually prefer you do kill them.
Do the cops care?
You know this is a
The
small
rapid
planet.
district
There's not very many cops. There are Imperial Marines, but they hang out around the spaceport. Since the war, there's cops, but yeah, usually they don't get involved unless somebody pays them to get involved.
Sound good to y'all? I mean, huddle,
Yeah.
team huddle. If we just got all the exotic animals, I'm whispering now in a team huddle. What if we just take them all once he tells us where they're at? I mean, who's to say some of them didn't?
Wow.
I mean, this guy's dealt pretty fairly with us. I'm disinclined to screw him.
Ah, just not how we put it out there.
After all, we've already made trouble for ourselves on Eneldoon. If we have to come back, we need one system we can go through.
We just keep burning bridges. It's very true. There's like guys who want to kill us on every third planet we go to. There's just a bunch of guys who want to kill us.
And that's fine. We just got to keep track of it. Soon we'll have the death sentence on 12 systems.
We're done here. So, yeah, I guess let's space huddle broken. We accept your deal and your terms.
Awesome. Yes, awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So, once you make the repossession of these animals, I will have some of my people just collect them at your ship if you can give me the docking coordinates of that. And I also need that to drop off the cargo that you bought.
Can do.
And don't forget to subtract I'll let you do all that since you get your stuff. Yeah, I'm thinking of a list of like crazy exotic animals.
There's your jackalopes and your heffalumps.
Heffalumps,
narwhals,
narwhals,
leopards,
oh, bears, regular bears.
I got a few cool. I got a few cool ones.
Can any of them be pets?
You're gonna have to find out. So yes, you got the location of the barge. Anything else you might need to know?
Any idea how well it's guarded?
They have about a squad-sized security team. So anywhere between 8 to 10 people is what I know.
I like those odds.
And who is this person that was supposed to be getting in for you? Who are we talking about? Is he connected to anybody?
Not that I know of. It's I know they work for the planetary zoo. And yes, they're
wait. They're like zookeepers?
I do believe that's what you Solomani call zookeepers, yes.
Whoa. So hold up, brakes. Are we just robbing animals out of a zoo? that sounds like what this job just turned into now.
Oh, no, totally
like,
not
yeah, there's
stealing
guards.
animals from the zoo. No.
You're like, there's guards here. It's just zookeepers that are like, please stop taking the animals. There's 8 to 12 zookeepers. Holy shit. Okay, sure. Sounds great.
Like, you goddamn travelers stealing the animals.
The travelers are stealing it.
Yeah, but just FYI, you guys are totally stealing from the zoo.
Good.
Your characters don't know that. You might be suspicious about it. Just FYI, that'd be metagame. But yeah, you're totally stealing from the zoo.
Okay, got it.
Right
That's
on.
what it sounded like. Cool.
Okay.
Cool. Good thing they're frozen.
Yes. To seal the deal, go ahead and go to my my place on the other side of the market, the Shawarma King. You'll love it.
Shawarma King. Enjoy a delicious shawarma. On the
It is delicious.
No, it's not on the
God.
house. You're gonna have to pay for it there, son.
what?
But
You
yeah,
can't even give us a
celebratory
deal?
shawarma that you have to pay for.
You know, I don't like this deal. The deal's changing. I don't like it. I definitely think we should just steal these damn animals now.
I don't know. Does he validate parking?
Yeah,
Yes,
good call.
yes, I
What's the deal
totally.
with
I
parking?
will validate your party.
See, now I want to deal squarely with him.
He gives you.
Yeah, he evened it out.
He gives you a
Stealing
little.
animals from the zoo.
He gives you a little token. On one side, it has a little like air raft, and the other side has a little smiley face. Just give that to the
bet.
whatever parking lot you're going to.
I bet we get back and they let all the air out of our hovercraft tires or whatever.
Oh, that'd be horrible.
No,
They'd
you,
be like,
you
"Oh,
pay
we
for,
can
you
fill
pay
that
for
up
the
for you."
protection fee. They're not going to let that go. You don't have tires, but yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the hovercraft bib, whatever.
Yeah, you guys are standing around, or are you guys going to go to the shawarma, get some celebratory shawarma? Or are you guys still going to search the market for like personal gear or anything?
Guess we'll get the shawarma and then I'll try to triangulate.
I'm down to
that.
go get shawarma. Good idea.
All right, when you guys go over there, it's totally the same a chain called Shawarma Cat. And
Oh, shawarma cat.
yeah, you guys.
Shawarma Cat
Yeah,
is
shawarma
a cool
cat.
tagline.
Yeah, it's a big chain that goes through there. This guy apparently has some kind of a connection to it, but it has like a big Aslan like fighting somebody and a like neon light and eating a shawarma while he's fighting. Well, this is Shawarma Cat. Welcome to Shawarma Cat. How can I get you a Shawarma Cat?
There's like a sound clip. Okay, got it. What flavors of shawarma y'all got? What type of meat?
We totally have meat monkey meat. We have local cow meat. We have totally the one meat that comes from those little things that swim in the ocean. Oh, fish.
I'm gonna stop you there. Mix all the meats you got together and serve it up.
All right, Ultimo Shawarma Cat for the Shawarma Cat Shawarma for the Shawarma Cat aficionado.
Right.
That's me.
I'm utterly mystified by this idea of meat creatures that live in the ocean. So I want to try this. What did you call it? Fish?
Fish shawarma. Would you just? It sounds disgusting. One fish shawarma. You want to add fries? Shawarma Cat fries for the shawarma.
Of course.
One shawarma fry. And don't worry, sir. Your ultimate Shawarma Cat shawarma comes with shawarma fries.
I mean, I would only assume. Do I get my picture on the wall or something if I eat this someday?
If you eat the shawarma, the ultimate Shawarma Cat shawarma within one shawarma hour, you get your picture on the Shawarma Wall of Fame. Yes, sir. There's like 2 people on the Shawarma Cat Ultimate Shawarma Cat Shawarma Hall of Fame, and it's like one like little tiny like Asian lady and like some like really. It's actually Buddha Joe. It's on there.
I just believe the Asian lady's picture is in like a literal obituary or something.
You have to eat about like you have to like show Buddha.
Yeah, Buddha Joe. There's literally like there's like a Polaroid of Buddha Joe sitting there like all happy with like thumbs up and a fork in his hand of like he just finished eating the shawarma.
I'm gonna try to beat Buddha Joe's time. I want to beat his time. Whatever his time was, I'm trying to beat it.
I'm really alarmed that they have their own like unit of time in this store.
Shawarma hour. Everything
Shawarma
has a
hour.
trademark.
Yeah, so what is a
It's
shawarma
always
hour?
shawarma time.
What is a shawarma hour?
Shawarma hour would be one local hour. So remember.
All right, yeah. I challenge you. I want to beat Buddha Joe's time. That's what I want. That's all I want in this game.
So, all right, what kind of skill are you going to put towards this test? So, I would probably say endurance.
I'm gonna go for endurance.
That's the stat. I already tied in that stat for you. But what kind of skill are you using on this one?
Oh, okay. Probably my unarmed melee skill to get the food into my mouth.
All right. I will allow it for doing the speedily eating and not actually fucking up. Actually, that makes sense.
What about survival? So he doesn't.
Maybe armed combat.
No. Don't ask me to do
probably.
survival. I'm better at melee.
Okay. What about survival?
And I'm sorry, Dr. Yang, what'd you say?
Oh, I was gonna say like armed combat, like melee or something, because he's
Yeah,
just
that's what he's used.
Or something. Oh goodness, this is gonna be a tight mess. He pretty much made a dish that is pretty much an extinction.
Damn!
What'd you get?
Oh, I can't finish it.
Oh no! What'd you roll?
A 7.
Oh.
Buddha Joe beat you again.
Somewhere you hear like a banjo play and somebody laugh in laughter on the wind.
I couldn't.
For whoever's watching, Buddha Joe's a recurring character, is kind of like their rival traveler cargo service. So yeah.
All right, I'll have to try this at a different shawarma king on a different planet.
So when the shawarma comes out, it's like a size of like a football. It's like a huge shawarma with all the meat. It has French fries in it. It has everything in it. Even a few food items you have never even heard of.
Too many tentacles.
Yeah, that space octopus was actually kind of good. It was seasoned perfectly.
I'm not used to it. I have a desert palate.
I'm sorry, Zugza, since you couldn't out-eat Buddha Joe, there goes your chances with Randy.
Yeah, I know, right? Guys, nobody tell Randy anything about this ever. Nobody tell her until I win, God damn it. Then we can tell her. Do you guys think Randy would come be on the ship if I ate this faster than Buddha Joe? I want her to go steady with me.
Yeah, we need to have a whole session where you guys do it, or you do it, have a date with Randy, and everybody has to make you look good. Totally like old school, like
what
status.
Ridiculous. Okay, I need someone in my ear talking to me, telling me what to say.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are sitting eating shawarma, trying to make your plans for the zoo heist.
I probably get sick.
Yeah, you're not feeling too well.
I'll be back.
So yeah, I'll let you guys sit here and plan your heist.
So should we go case the place as like customers first, What do y'all think?
Good idea.
We could at least get an eye on the security guards. I bet they're pretty tough. And definitely not a bunch of teenagers.
Definitely not zookeepers.
Definitely not old people and teenagers. Yeah, I mean, how far away is the zoo?
You're due to the twisty nature, you think you can probably get there in about 2 hours, no matter where you're at in the city. Because the roads, it's a floating city, so the roads change due to where people are parked on their boats.
Yeah,
you're not used to it yet. If you had navigation, we'll let you get there a lot quicker. But you guys don't have navigation.
Yeah, we suck.
Bad traffic.
I wasn't gonna go that far, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything that could work in that regard.
Yeah, I mean, I want to go case the zoo. I want to go
you know what? I like the idea of visiting the zoo as customers, just to. I mean, there's no substitute for boots on the ground here.
Okay.
Are those weirdos that were watching the guy? Are they watching us still?
Give me a recon check.
Our buddies follow this.
The weirdos.
Yeah, some dudes were eye fucking us when we were doing the deal with the electronics.
Yeah, gotta remember what.
Yeah, if anybody anybody and everybody can do a recon check here if you want to see. Before we do the case, let's get the recon check. We're gonna take a little break. We've been going for a while. And then we'll come back and...
I got a 10 on the recon.
10 on the recon. You definitely see them still following. They're in a distance in an air raft that's kind of like floating in the canal.
Uh-oh. I'm thinking about how exciting the zoo's going to be.
You probably ought to point out, or at least discreetly point out, hey, we're being followed by weirdos.
Exactly. Yeah, like we need to see what these guys want.
I mean, I feel like we should figure them out now before we lead them to like whatever we're doing next, maybe, question mark?
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. I really think we should just go and ask them what's up, see what they want.
Yeah, they're sitting in an air raft in the canal watching you, so. I'm not sure how you're gonna get down. I'm not sure how you're gonna get down there, but I'll leave it up to you guys.
Obviously, we're going to chase after them in our air raft going at ridiculously unsafe speeds. I'm just putting that out there. I can't drive the aircraft, but if anybody's down, now's the time.
They must have heard about the hairy nipples, so
I could try to sneak, actually. I do have a sneak skill.
They are right next to the barge. You're going to be a little higher up. You might be able to sneak up on them and be like, hey, what's up? Like drop something on their air raft or something. Imagine like the canals of Venice, and they're sitting in like one of those little like ferry boats.
A gondola, sir.
Gondola.
I'm gonna crawl up and like try to be hanging over them.
Well, there's a big crowd hanging around. So if you guys want to do like a distraction teamwork test, do a distraction while Zug sneaks up on them and asks what's up. You guys I'll leave you guys do it.
Yeah, I got a 10. So, I mean, I feel pretty good about it.
Okay. Yeah, you sneak up on them, and how are you approaching the? You're just like hanging.
So they're like in a crowd.
They're on the like basically they're sitting in an air raft that's revving. That's on the canal right now.
So, and you said there's stuff up over the canal that like bridges and stuff.
So like the canal, so the top of the canal where you walk is maybe like 4 feet above where the canal is.
Okay, yes. So I climb and like position myself so I'm above them.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to like see if I could see anything like identifying marks or like anything about them that I recognize.
Okay, give me a recon check.
Not that good at this.
Zug is just like, I'm Spider-Man.
Yeah, you're totally Spider-Man. These guys totally don't see you do it, and you're like Spider-Manning them.
I get it.
And it's really because they're watching the guys that are still at the shawarma shack. They're like, oh, wait. Where did the space barbarian go? You hear him say that?
Okay. I rolled an 8 for my recon check.
Okay, you do see one of those Solomani party hats that are those little big floppy hats they like to wear. There's one that's sitting in the back seat.
Oh, okay. How many guys are on this boat?
Just the two, the guy and the girl.
Okay. I want to drop down onto the boat and try to knock them into the water.
Okay. For the drop down, give me an athletics check, then we'll go to hand-to-hand combat.
Okay.
Now you just want to pick.
But what I'm going to do is, if you wind up with a negative effect on the drop down, I'm going to give that as a negative modifier for your hand-to-hand.
Okay. Uh-oh.
What? What's uh-oh?
Oh, no.
I'm not looking at the dice roller right now. What did you roll?
I rolled a 5.
Damn, and you rolled 2s. I'm going to say you land in the water.
Okay. I misjudge it.
You totally misjudge it. Somebody, there's actually some kid who's like, hey, mister, and like pushes over your legs as you're hanging upside down and like, yeah. And as you do that, they get on you and they like speed up and take off down the canal, which means they're no longer following you, but you didn't go like full on hand to hand throw them in the canal.
Okay. I'll like swim back to the edge.
You see a whole bunch of people like, yeah, cool trick, dude. Totally think it's like some kind of like show.
I'm probably really bad at swimming because I've never been like I've probably never swum.
You have inland seas on your planet.
Okay,
yeah,
sure.
It's not waterless.
Paddling.
It's not waterless. There are inland seas.
I'll just doggy paddle back to the shore. And those inland seas, they're deceptive because they're very salty, so everything floats in them. It's very easy to swim.
I didn't even think about that. All right. Yeah, so Zug comes back and he's like all wet.
Hey guys, I think it was some of those the Solomani spooks. What's their name?
Soulsec.
Shit. Yeah, I think it was those Soulsec guys. I saw they had one of the little insignias. And so I tried to, ninja down on top of them. Didn't really work out, but I think I scared him off.
Okay.
Right. Anybody connected to SoulSec?
Guys that we're not cool with, generally speaking.
Oh, this is interesting. Hang on, I thought they were Solomani Party due to the hat thing. But are they
Yeah, they were wearing like those little berets or something. Did I just make that up?
No, they have there's a certain like really weird hat that the Solomani party members wear, which identifies them as party member. Those party members often work throughout the Navy, the Army, and other branches of the Solomani government and military.
Okay, got it. So they've got like a
kind of
special,
like a commissar in the Russian army. Sure.
Yeah, I hate to be that guy, but do we really want to, mess with these guys? Do we have enough stick to smack them with?
You guys are stuck in a big political, like something that's a pretty big moment in the sector's politics. Is you guys are stuck or kind of being involved in a civil war in a planet that's going to join the Imperium that's was formerly a part of the Solomani Confederation. So you guys, it wouldn't be odd that they're watching you. It wouldn't be odd that there's probably people from both sides watching you.
And I will climb up above all of them and drop down unexpectedly near them.
I would have let you land like with then not hit, but you rolled like two twos. So I was like,
it's cool.
Yeah, you rolled, so I was like, oh man, you like basically rolled like a traveler version of a glitch, and I was like, oh no. No, yeah, at least they're not following you now because they know you're onto them. So zoo time. Not like you can go chase after them.
Yeah, I'm down to head to the zoo if everybody else wants to head on over.
All right. As you guys zip along the canals of the zoo, give me a recon check.
Everybody?
Check, recon check +1 because you know you're being followed. See if they actually catch up with you.
What character?
And also give me a piloting check, Dr. Yang, since you're driving. Let's see if they can find you.
Oh shit! I got a 12. I see those motherfuckers.
Yeah, first, let's see what Dr. Yang does. See if he can keep them off of you.
Let's go, Yang Gang.
Dr. Yang was able to drive good enough with the 9 to not to elude your pursuers. And Commissioner Barry, you notice like without doubt, there's nobody following you anymore.
Okay.
As you guys get up there, you notice you find the ship. It is totally like it does say like Shelgar Zoo on it, and it's you got the idea that it some of the angelic on it. Most of it's not angelic. Most of it's the local script of Vietnamese script on there, but there's usually in a lot of places it has both angelic and the local script. So it kind of just says that it's a traveling zoo that travels from floating city to floating city, and it's here in this particular city right now, and it gives the hours that it's listed, which is 9 to 5. Currently, it's about maybe 3 o'clock. So it gives a list of some of the different exhibits, such as the multi-headed rabbits of Zoldaz, Aslan jungle cats, and meat monkeys.
Meat monkeys?
Yes.
What's the description of a meat monkey?
Meat monkeys was on the menu at the shawarma place. Yes.
Yeah, I know. I ate some.
Give me a computer. Somebody give me a computer check if you want to find out what meat monkeys are.
Look them up. I need a Google image search. Stat.
I need to know what a meat monkey is now.
What
this is going to be terrible.
Didn't somebody order the meat? Zug had all the meat, so Zug would have ate.
Yeah, I ate everything. I didn't know a bunch of what I ate.
Didn't someone else have some meat monkey too?
It had good mouthfeel.
9
Yang has 15.
15 or 9? What? 9. So yeah, you got a Google search that it's a common genetically altered animal they use for meat production in the food industry. What it is the butt cheeks of the monkeys can be cut off and they regrow that meat back. So it's they use the meat from the meat monkeys, hence meat monkeys, and it's a renewable meat source.
Whoa. Wait.
Poor Zug.
Stop. The meat monkeys, it's a monkey which has its butt surgically removed and then regrown.
Yeah, the
while
butt
it
cheeks,
stays
not the butt,
alive.
not the butthole, the butt cheeks.
Yeah, I got it.
That's the best meat. The butt is where all the good meat is in any animal.
Yeah, the
So,
butt cut. The
Oh,
pork part.
Doug, Jesus, you ate butt cheeks.
So wait, are these monkeys? So wait, is it like? Okay, hang on. Is it like with sheep, where you bring the sheep in like once a year because you got to cut off their hair because it grows back?
Yeah. Like once a month, they can harvest the meat, the butt cheeks. Of
You got to
the
harvest
meat
that
monkeys.
butt meat.
Yeah.
This feels like some Transmetropolitan shit.
Yeah, this is pretty nice.
Cut the butthole out.
Guys, I want to liberate all the meat monkeys. That's my new objective on this world. Immediately.
Good thinking. They'll make great rations.
I like
when we
how
get lost in
of
space.
all the things I said, the multi-headed rabbits and other stuff, this is some meat monkeys. And you're like, what the?
Yeah. Everything else I could conceptualize except for this.
The immediate thought was either going to be like really, really yoked monkeys, or well, what we just described, and
they can
honestly,
be both.
Buff monkeys makes more sense.
Yeah,
I'm kind of curious what happens if they don't harvest the meat.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like you see those sheep where they're like, this sheep got separated from the flock for 10 years. Look how big its fur got around it. Like,
Look at this monkey's donk. Look at it.
So do they have an exhibit of these things in the zoo?
Yes, they have an exhibit of these guys in the zoo. Yes,
that's what I want to see. This first, y'all. Let's go there first.
Monkey
Immediately.
got back.
I gotta know what's happening.
Monkey got back.
I need more information.
That's the name of this episode now. Monkey got back. Okay. Wow. All right. So, sorry. I totally got distracted by Monkey Got Back. Go ahead.
I need to get to this exhibit immediately. Where are these animals?
They're on the ship. You're gonna have to go on the ship to find out.
How much does it cost? It doesn't matter. I'll pay anything.
Yeah, it's gonna cost about 25 credits. Give me just 1 second.
Fine. I'll pay it to see the meat monkeys. Is there any meat monkey merchandise in the gift shop?
No, there's not any meat monkey. There is actually meat monkey jerky in the gift shop. Yes.
I'm into
There's
it.
like a really bored teenager on her phone, just kind of like sitting there in the gift shop, like totally annoyed by just life in general.
I'm gonna tell her to put down your space TikTok and ring me up some of that meat monkey jerky.
Okay, sir, that'll be. She like pushes some buttons, and that'll be 30 credits per jerky, sir.
Deal. Pay her the credits. Now I want to eat jerky while I'm looking at the meat monkeys to really get the experience.
So as you go through, you do notice that there's 5 meat monkeys like hanging around, just kind of like their butt cheeks are a little long. It's about harvest time, and they're all they don't hit the ground at all. They kind of like swing from all the branches and the obstacles they have with their butt cheeks kind of hanging down for yeah. They're no longer able to walk on the ground in this their genetic manipulation.
Yeah, so these are like engineered animals. This is not a naturally occurring thing.
No, as it said in the when you looked it up, it is definitely genetically altered species for meat consumption or meat the meat industry.
That is awful. 10 out of 10. Awful.
Awful but funny.
As you go around, you notice there are security guards here and there. They're dressed kind of like the crocodile hunter with the khakis and the khaki shorts. Few of them are carrying different types of you can tell personal weaponry, mainly sidearms.
I'm gonna walk up to one of the guards and be like, indicate like his weapon and be like, so these meat monkeys ever get out of hand?
Oh no, mate. A lot of people like to steal these meat monkeys for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah, apparently they're hard to come by.
Interesting. You had this job long? You like it? I'm thinking about applying.
Oh yeah, mate. Been working here for about 2 years now, and we have to deal with a lot of people who try to steal these animals.
Okay, well, I've got a bit of a security background. I'm gonna drop my resume off on my way out. Thanks for your time.
Oh yeah, you do that, mate. And go get a complimentary meat monkey beer on me. And he gives you a little beer ticket.
Whoa, they make these things into liquor too, huh? Okay, thanks, partner.
Oh yeah, I guess they use mate. I guess they use the milk from the meat monkeys to make some kind of milky beer substance. It's really good, mate.
Milk beer, cheap imitation of Yoramani milk vodka, I'm sure, but I'll experiment.
Carbonated milk. Carbonated milk.
There's a lot of beer style milk stuff. Yeah, milky beer was one of the earliest forms of alcohol. All right, so what else are you looking at while you're in here touring? You see like a little girl with like a balloon that has like a mouse that kind of glows on it, and she's like, "You're not here for the zoo, are you?"
I'm sorry, little girl. What did you say?
I don't think you're here for the zoo. I think you're gonna steal those monkeys.
What? Why would you ever say a thing like that, you sweet baby angel? I'm just here to enjoy the zoo.
I don't know. You've been casing them out all day, and all you do is talk to the security guard about the monkeys.
Streetwise check. Who the fuck is this kid? Stand by. What the fuck is going on here? Got some 9-year-old who knows what the fuck I'm up to? Hell no, I'm Zug Zug. You need to be at least 13 to know what I'm doing.
Yang is just reading up on these meat monkeys and
I got a 9.
laughing his ass off.
All right, so in your streetwise check, you notice that although she doesn't have any Yoramani tattoos, she's definitely Yoramani from Yoramani background. It's just naturally can catch up on these streetwise things that most non-Yoramani wouldn't actually be normally see.
All right, I'm gonna like look around conspiratorially and then like make like an elaborate Yoramani hand gesture at her and see what she does.
Oh yeah.
wow.
You come from Yoramani? Yeah, I figured you would be a little bit more discreet.
Well, my name's Zug Zug, which doesn't exactly make for a discreet type of person.
Yeah, I'm Lily.
But listen, kid, I'll give you all of this meat monkey jerky, and I'll indicate the bag of like partially eaten meat monkey jerky. if you don't tell anyone what I'm up to,
I'll give you this half bag of meat monkey jerky. Oh, it's a deal. I wasn't going to tell anybody anyway, because those monkeys suck, and I'm going to have a new animal here.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for. Is to, we want to replenish the stock of animals at the zoo.
And she totally gives you like, it's been a long time. My parents taught me this. Is this right? And it gives you your money handshake back.
Oh, yes, sweet baby angel, you did good. All right, away with you, child. Run quickly.
And she grabs the jerky. She does that little like kid jump away, like woo! I got something cool.
All right, got it.
I still some of your GM style there with the one of those little. I like it.
Kids with lists are the best.
Yeah, they have braces, you know.
Pretty good.
All right. Anything else you're looking at in here? Or are you gonna go back to the crew?
I mean, I'll go back with the group now, but I'll definitely be like, some child definitely knows we're about to do a crime, y'all. I paid her off with some beef jerky, with some meat monkey jerky, but oh no, she might roll on us.
All right, so I'm gonna leave you guys, let you guys do some planning on here. You do notice that there is the open boat or the open top of the boat. Maybe somebody can fly a ship on there. I don't know, or an air raft, or the front deck that's open to the local barge where people are walking and kind of traveling. Are the two major entrance and exits of this place. There are a few like bulkheads and windows you can probably get through.
Does our air raft have identifying marks like a license plate or a registration number, something like that?
Nah, you're from off world. It didn't have anything like that.
So if we just put some mask on and came back, even if they had cameras, they couldn't find out who we were.
We can always go with point blank with the dead president.
I was thinking exactly. I was like, let's put some pantyhose on our faces and like go for it.
I was thinking if they have like meat monkey masks in the gift shop.
Oh my God. Yes.
Oh,
10,000.
my.
Everybody puts on zoo animal. I want to be the multi-headed rabbit. I'm here
Meat
for it.
monkey mask.
Everybody. Oh my God.
Well, they're not currently bundled for transport, so we're gonna have to get them into a freezer, aren't we?
From what I was hoping he would ask about this, but for low budget overhead, you're kind of, I'm going to say on your internet search you found this, they freeze them at night so they don't actually have to feed them and house them during the day or during the night when they're not there.
Okay, so we're supposed to be picking up freeze-dried animals, right?
They're like in low berths is basically what they are during the night.
Okay. So we're gonna have to wait for the monkeys to be frozen.
Yeah.
Or freeze them ourselves.
Yeah, after everything's said and closed, the night's done, they're going to put them in a low berth, basically. A little bit fancier so they don't die. But yeah, you can just go over there, pick up the low berth, put it on the air raft and go.
So the air raft has approximately a gross capacity of like 5 tons or something.
5 tons,
like
yeah.
that, right?
So you can probably fit a whole mess of meat monkeys on there.
Yeah, we're looking at like 5 or so. 1 ton per.
No. It's not 1 ton per low berth. Look at the meat monkey size low berth. So it's not that many. I'll let you. I'll let you put a reasonable size of amount of animals on there. Just imagine about a little bit bigger than the animal size. So.
I figured that
if you get a whole bunch of bioluminescent mice, I'm going to be saying you get a whole bunch on there. If you get a whole bunch of, if when I roll this, you wind up with like 3-headed elephants or something like that, or 3-trunked elephants. Yeah, you might not be able to put that many on there.
Yeah, that's going to exceed 5 tons easy. If we're going for like elephants, that's.
Yeah, I made up a little list. I'm going to roll for what you guys wind up with. So.
Otherwise... Did the jungle cat eat a bunch of those?
Yeah.
No. Those were Antma's pets. Antma took those when he left the ship.
Okay, I thought some got eaten by the jungle cat too.
What he took the mice out of the ship? What he's the
no, he was keeping him like little he was keeping him like little tiny hamster balls in a cage. Those mice were his pets. Yeah, I think you guys are confusing the vole infestation you have on your ship with the bioluminescent mice.
Wow, way to bring that up. Embarrassing.
I know, right?
Yang is probably.
Listen, we don't talk about the
laser
voles.
guided in that regard.
Yeah, the Aslan jungle cat you have on board is keeping the vole population in check. Okay.
Okay, I thought it was eating the mice for some reason.
No,
Yeah,
those were Antma's pets that he bought at a pet store. So yeah, he took those with him.
Hamster ball thing to keep him out of harm's way and out of.
Yeah, he was actually using them for a pretty good thing.
Okay.
Shadow run the shit out of this.
Yeah.
All right. So, any matters on the entry strategy we need to mull over?
What time is the zoo open until?
9 to 5. This is open.
Okay, what time is it right now?
It is 3 o'clock. I'm going to say after your stint, it's like 3:30.
And what time does the animals normally get roasted to death?
You don't know that, but you think it's pretty early.
So
I'm basically going
I
to say 5 o'clock. They're frozen.
They freeze the animals at night. They're like, okay, animals, time to go to frozen sleep until tomorrow when the customers come back.
Yeah.
That's how the zoo operates.
It keeps down overhead, you know? You don't have to feed, maintain the animals anymore. They don't have to, somebody to watch them, feed them, bathe them for those hours. They just put them in cryo freeze and go home. They don't have to pay anybody.
Damn, they bathe the animals, huh? That's nice of them. Okay, yeah, sure. I'm about it. Okay, so when they're frozen, how much space do they take up? Are they is it just them that's frozen, or are they
you're looking at depending upon what kind of animal. It depends upon what kind of that I roll. Depends upon what kind of space. But you're only looking at like maybe twice the size of the animal for the.
Okay, so I'm just picturing like Futurama here. Like, so they put it into like a capsule and it like freezes the animal?
Yeah, but the capsule size is dependent upon the animal itself, which I'm going to say the capsule they put them in is about twice the size of the animal. So if you get like I said, a bioluminescent mice, you're looking at something that's like maybe the size of a beer can. If you get a 3-trunked elephant, you're looking at something substantially bigger.
Okay, so we won't just be able to necessarily dolly all these animals out of here.
Yeah, it all depends on what you find. And
okay, I want to go through the zoo and I want to look for like what are the smallest critters, like bang for your buck.
Right, so you went back in, so subtract another 25 credits.
Damn, they got me again. I can't use a day pass.
You want to get the day pass? I'll let you pay for the day pass. Yeah, remember that you ever been to the zoo? They overcharge you like crazy.
I'm stimulating the economy. That's okay. I'll do it. Okay. I make a recon check. I fail miserably. I probably just go back.
I'm going to say, no, you can just go. You can go to each of the exhibits. So as you go to each of the exhibits, you have a very little amount of time. So give me an athletics check.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do that. I got
athletics plus
jog.
Dexterity or endurance. You're kind of like speed hauling or speed walking your ass through the zoo, trying to figure out what kind of animals.
I get an 8.
Okay, I'm going to give you 8 animals. So you have multi-headed rabbits. They have none of them have the same number of heads. They're multi-headed rabbits. You have another one that has Aslan jungle cats, just like the one you have on your ship.
Okay. Cool.
You have bioluminescent mice, who are on another exhibit. You have dog-sized elephants. You have tiny giraffes, like from the commercial. You have landfish who float in the air. They kind of like instead of like swimming in water, they swim in air. You have murder flies, which are murder flies are as you stop and look at them, you notice they're made of metal with very, very thin wings that can cut through almost anything. And you have the last one you have time to look at are very large spiders that are probably the size of a beagle.
No, thank you.
Arachnophobia.
Do not want that.
And you also know you didn't have time to look, but you also know there's meat monkeys.
Yeah, I'll make a note
if it's the size of a dog.
I'll make a note of all this in my head, and I'll jog back to the entrance and kind of when I get back with the group, be like, okay, I just saw as many exhibits as I could before they close. I think bang for our buck if we go with either these flying fish or whatever, airfish, landfish, I don't know, some kind of fish
They're
that
called
don't go in the water.
landfish, but they fly in the air.
Landfish, but they fly in the air. Or you remember those bioluminescent mice that we had on the ship for a while? Bang for our buck. Those are going to be the smallest critters that we could probably take the most.
I like how you're not even thinking about the murder flies or the large spiders.
Oh, yeah. I'm not thinking about the flies made of metal that can cut through anything. Guys, I took those off of my
Yeah,
list
they're like butterflies. Keep in mind, they're butterflies that are made of metal.
Yeah. It'll be super cute if they get loose on the ship while we're in space. That's going to be a hard pass.
And no tiny giraffes?
Yeah, maybe
I was going to say.
Only if we have room. I like the idea of fish that float in the air and that you could just have those swimming. Yeah, that sounds cool. Murder flies. You don't want to bring the murder flies on?
Yeah, the murder flies? What's wrong with the murder flies?
Just be on the spaceship full of murder flies? Yeah, that sounds great.
Oh, they're called murder flies. It doesn't sound like
those are probably they're butterfly size, so you get more bang for your buck for those ones.
They probably fly directly through a person. They're like, I'm gonna just fly through that person.
I wouldn't think their body could, but I kind of see their wings being like monofilament wire. So like if you catch the edge of one of them, it just takes a big cut out of you.
Oh, just if you catch the edge. Okay, got it. Safe. Totally
Hang
safe.
on. So it would probably be entirely viable to counter the little shits by just turning the gravity up a few notches.
Yeah, so they can't
just
fly.
Bang.
Yeah.
And then they all fall.
They just pick them all up with a fucking like a broom and a dustpan.
You just sweep them all up. All right.
Damn container, you little shit.
I'm afraid of the murder flies. I don't have a problem admitting it.
No, I don't want anything with those or the or the spiders.
Yeah, or giant spiders. They're like, it looks like a spider the size of a baseball.
Yeah, let's keep
thank
it
you.
simple. The ship's already infested with.
Hey, you guys don't want to try to wrangle the Aslan jungle cats?
We already have Fluffy, and he's kind of like a one cat per household kind of an animal, you know.
And Aslan and the Aslan species, all those animals from that planet are highly, highly, highly territorial.
Oh, and we just got Fluffy to be like friends with us, so
Yeah, we don't need it spraying everything.
He already does that.
Doesn't
It's been
spray
a
my
problem.
area.
I know he's
He
eating some
keeps
food.
peeing in the corners of the spaceship.
It stays out of the engineering or it gets the mop.
All right,
He does
so
it mostly in the low burn.
how are you guys infiltrating this place? After you guys got a good hour and 15 minutes to figure this out.
Oh, do we know where the freezers are overnight? Are they just freezing right there in their pens, or
You don't know, but it should be pretty easy to find.
We could ask that bored teenager at the gift shop.
Another 25.
I'm sure she
Another
knows.
25 credits there.
Damn it.
Fair odds that's going to be a pay hike for the kid to let them know that they're weirdos trying to find out where the frozen critters
All right. You're probably right. Especially since that one guy said people try to steal specifically the animals from us.
Especially the meat monkeys. I guess this particular sector has a particular craving for ass.
Yeah, but they're clearly an ass sector.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of other ones on here. I have another 3 that are just hilarious.
Meat monkeys makes me want to crawl out of my skin a little.
Hi, what's wrong with an animal that can regenerate meat and use it on the market? It's a renewable meat source,
which is butt flaps that you describe as dangling close to the ground.
No, they actually don't touch the ground because they can't walk on the ground anymore.
Yeah, that's what happens if they don't get their meat harvested.
Oh fuck! Does this mean we have a boss battle with the crocodile hunter?
I hope not.
If we manage to grab a couple of these crocodile hunter guys and take their khaki shorts and hats outfits, then we could.
You are right next to a night market, so yeah, you might.
Yeah, what if we bought their outfits and then got their Australian accents and just walked right in?
Or you can just run through pantsing them.
Also acceptable.
Yeah.
Did we see? Did we determine that we could drive the aircraft car thing that we have over the wall?
It's a boat, so you'd have to go up on top of the boat. So I would say it would take you could probably land on the deck of the ship with a piloting check.
You guys want to try for like a discreet landing and sneak over, or do you want to try to walk in openly with fake credentials or something? I don't know. Just thoughts.
It's a walk in the park, Kazansky.
I don't know.
I think we go in with fake credentials and we say we're with the zoos of the Universe Union, and we've got some reports from the zoo OSHA that there's some violations happening, and we need to.
You have somebody with an admin skill to fake some credentials. So roll those fake credentials.
Everybody just toss on some.
Yeah, roll those fake credentials there, Commissioner Barry.
Why don't we try that? Yeah, we've got some reports of problems. Question mark? Zoo problems? I'll let somebody else figure out.
Yeah, I have no idea how you guys are doing it. I'm just presenting the problem. So you got an 8. All right, you got some pretty good. So they're gonna have to roll a 9 to spot the fake. So spot that they're fake. So yeah, you guys got the credentials. So you guys gonna go buy some. You might even be able to call up your new contact. I'm gonna call him Gunther from our Shadowrun campaign. Just him in this world.
We could call him up for some. What's our cover story with these credentials? What are the credentials for?
Said you wanted some OSHA inspection.
I thought you were doing a union.
Right,
I thought you were doing a union inspection. Yeah, we're with the zookeepers union. I thought that's literally what I thought you just said.
I was doing whatever Lux said too. So.
All right, what is it?
Okay, yeah, sure. I mean, why don't we go with? I like OSHA. There've been some complaints, some workplace complaints, and we're in here to
Shalgar Health Authority.
Yes, Shalgar Health Authority. Yeah, we've got some reports that the animals are being mistreated here, and that your freezing process is actually painful for the animals.
All right. So you're you're gonna pretend to be animal cruelty inspectors from the Shalgar Animal or Humane Society, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. So
that's great.
Now you need uniforms. Or you guys just gonna go in wearing what you're wearing? Obviously, travelers.
Oh, we need uniforms, at least
lab coats. lots of pens
All right.
stuck.
So who are you talking to? Are you just going to go through the local night market, or are you going to hit up your Gunther contact?
Well, our new guy
I say Gunther's the one that once the animals is going to split them with us. He should be able to help us.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you hit him up. He's like, "Oh yes, no problem. I can get you some uniforms. I just happen to have some from the last few people who couldn't get those. I mean, yes, the last time I was dealing with these people.
What? How many people have tried to do this job for you, Gunther?
I know, right?
I have no idea what you're talking
Gunther's
about.
the reason.
I thought we were professionals here, more than asking questions.
Security at the zoo. Gunther keeps paying people to steal animals, and they keep messing the job up. So the zoo's got a bunch of security now.
I'll have my man deliver them over to you by the zoo. I mean, the competitor here very soon.
By the zoo, I mean, not the zoo.
All right. Everybody, give me a D6 roll.
D6. Gross. Just one. Pathetic.
Sure, 2.
6.
6.
Uh-oh, I messed up.
I'm trying to see if they all fit.
I got a 2.
Oh God! Why is it always you? Why is it always you? All right.
He just doesn't wear the pants. He keeps the red speedos on instead of the pants.
Yeah, sorry guys, I'm sweating in my orange speedo over here. I apologize.
All right, so yours is too small for you, but you can still fit into it. But it's like obviously too small. Also, Commissioner Barry, you notice a concerning red mark on one of your on part of your uniform.
Oh, like where
Hey,
is
Barry,
the mark?
I think somebody spilled some strawberry jam on the backside of your uniform.
Yeah. Maybe we shouldn't wear these two
There seems to be a
uniforms.
tear in the middle of the stain too.
No, that's been stitched up actually.
Oh, okay.
Oh crap!
It's okay, guys. We're just dirty from inspecting that other zoo across town. Nobody will think to ask questions. I'm sure this will be fine.
All right. So you got your uniform, you got your paperwork. Anything else you guys are gonna do?
Do we want to head back to the ship and grab some weapons to smuggle out? And
No, you guys got plenty of time for that.
seeing as how they're walking around with sidearms.
Yeah, I guess these guys do have guns, he said, right? Like pistols or something.
Yeah,
I don't know. I feel
more
confident
obvious.
just like punching someone in my lab coat. I'm going to go for it.
I think the more obvious of us that are not, that are standing out due to holes and or other, wardrobe malfunctions may want to hang back a bit.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
First sign of trouble, I'm going to flex my muscles and rip out of this thing.
I'm just gonna fucking Alex Armstrong this shit and go, look at my pecs, or
Exactly.
just pick up some poor fool and just toss him.
Yeah, I got you. I'll be in the back of the group. I'm not exactly the best talker.
What kind of shape was Arthur's kid in?
It should be pretty good. I mean, I rolled a 6, so
Yeah,
Well,
the
you're
only two
looking pretty
people
sharp.
were Commissioner Barry and Old Boy, who rolled the two lowest. So Old Boy's is too small, and Commissioner Barry has a little bit of a red stain on the back of his shirt.
Is it
He got stabbed.
viable for Dr. Yang to help get rid of that? Since
Yeah, if you guys are going back to the ship, yeah, you guys totally get rid of that stain. No problem.
You're going to put some club soda on it?
Yeah, I've heard about
actually,
that
cold
today.
water, in my experience, works rather well.
Give me
Cold
an
water,
engineering. Just give me an engineering roll. While this happening, if you wind up with a negative effect, which I highly doubt, it'll get worse.
Get worse.
All right, hang on.
And what are you guys? So you guys grabbing all your gear?
I don't know that we're going back to the ship. We were kind of.
Oh,
Yeah, we were kind of debating if we actually need to go back to the ship or not. Do you guys actually think we need to go back to the ship, or should we just go for it?
and also the night markets, you can buy illegal goods there. The locals have a hard time policing them because they can just unhitch from one area and move to another part of town.
If we bought something there, it'd be one less customs check.
Yeah, I kind of
Yeah.
feel like maybe we just buy stuff here instead of having to go back twice, having to go through customs twice again and roll, and just the chance of us rolling badly potentially. That could be.
Yeah.
All
I don't
right,
know.
so what are
Your
you
guys'
guys?
call.
What are you guys looking to buy? Let me look at the tech level of the world. So you'll be limited by the tech level of the planet.
Well, what would fit in that particular environment? I would expect some variety or another of trank guns, right?
Yeah, like a trank gun
Ooh.
or like a taser, maybe like a cattle prod.
No, I'm talking like as far as like going into that, we would probably be able to get away with showing
So you
up
get
with some.
tech level 9 weaponry, no problem at one of these night markets.
Hell yeah! Oh, I managed a 13 on the engineering thing.
Okay, yeah, you get the stain out, no problem. While you're sitting there, you get some soda water from Shawarma Cat, and it gets right out of there.
Alrighty.
I was thinking tasers or something would probably be
tasers, trank guns.
Yeah, I'd go for a taser for Zug Zug for sure.
You can get stunners level 8, tech level 8 for. Give me a broker roll, Arthur.
Let's see, 7.
7. Okay, you're looking at 600 stunner.
How many people want them? I'll take one.
Yeah, I'll take one.
I'm about to post the stats for him here. Where'd you get them?
Gun combat, probably?
Yes, it'd be energy weapons.
Ah.
I'm expecting some sort of combat, like go in and break us through.
So are the stunners and all that, like, considered, well, a weapon on this planet, i.e. need paperwork to
Probably
have
not,
out?
really. I think you probably walk around with this is basically just a long-range taser.
Neat. That can be useful later on.
Exactly what I was thinking.
I'll take one.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, when you're over there, the guy's like, all right, I got guns, I got knives, I got bazookas, I got sharp sticks, I got nukes. What do you want? You want you want some fucking stunners? Man, what are you guys, like little sissies or something?
That's us. Tiny sissy babies.
I posted the stats for the stunners. And who buys stunners these days? Saying, wow, yeah, I got a whole bunch of them because nobody uses them. I bought them years ago and nobody buys them.
It's your lucky day.
Yeah, how many do you want? I
Like
got them for $600 or 600 credits. So how many you guys want? Huh?
They come with the power pack?
Yeah, I got plenty of power packs too. Charge you those for 50 credits per.
Ooh, deal. So $650 for a stunner and a power pack, an extra power pack. So that's 200 shots with the stunner.
No, that'd be one power pack and one stunner.
Oh, 100 shots with the stunner. Yeah, I mean that's a lot of stunner shots.
Yeah, that's a lot of stunner shots.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
So yeah, how many of these stunners you guys want? If you don't want stunners, get out of here.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I just had to do the get out of here thing. Doing that like New York, New Jersey, like, yeah, what do you want? Get out of here, you know? You don't want them? I know you want them. I know you want them. You don't have to get out of here or nothing.
Okay, so to operate these, we would need energy weapons. Otherwise, that's our law.
Otherwise, it goes down to just gun combat. 0.
Oh, neat. I'll have a couple.
You're gonna take 2 guns.
Oh, okay. You
Remember,
want one in each hand?
if you dual wield, you're just -1 to your skill rating.
Actually,
Do
I
it, Yang Gang.
Actually,
Yang Gang.
reloading
Dual wield the
time is what
stunners.
kills you. I was thinking along the lines of just avoiding the whole thing of reloading. That's what kills you whenever you're in the heat.
Well, you got 100 rounds in the stunner, so I mean.
All right. Since you guys are buying stunners and all, would any of you guys like one of these? And he throws it up in the air and he's like, the pineapple stun grenade. Stun all your enemies and stuff before they even know to shoot at you. I've got 5 of them if you want. Total cost of 60 credits per.
All right, so if we wanted 1 stunner, 1 power pack, and 1 grenade, it would be 710 credits. I would like that. 1 of each.
1 of each, please. Yes. All right. Yeah. Go for it. Yeah. And
y'all have fun with
my cat.
Energy weapons.
Credit card.
While you were studying energy weapons, I studied the blade.
Like cats are really like guns.
Fuck it, I've got a sword.
Who brings a gun to a sword fight anyway?
Right.
So you guys done shopping and bought it? Or how many of you guys bought just out of my curiosity, or just who bought stunners and who bought grenades?
I bought 1 of everything.
Okay.
2 stunners.
2 stunners. I love your style. Hey, you want some sights for those?
They only have a range of 5 meters.
I'm gonna say a room, like room size. If you're in the room with somebody, but you're not gonna be able to shoot like across the street or something.
Yeah, I'm betting that sights are probably not going to do him a whole lot of good one way or the other, honestly.
Well, it'll negate the negative 1 modifier for shooting 2 weapons at the same time.
Oh, I was thinking along the lines of just having, well, does that actually work that way in this game?
You can shoot 2 weapons, but you get a negative 1 modifier to doing that. But if you put
So
the
the
sight on, if you put a sight on both of them, you no longer have that negative modifier.
What do the sights cost in this?
150.
Oh, fuck it, might as well.
He's gonna charge you 175 just because he likes you. For you, I'm gonna charge you 175.
Alrighty then.
Okay, let's or negotiate. All right. There's a reason I've taken off the cost on the stat lines. They're totally overcharging you guys. I hope you guys know.
Yeah, figured.
All right. Anybody else getting dog or Glockta? You taking any of these fancy guns and grenades?
What all is on offer?
Really? You have stunners for how much did I say?
600.
600, and you have grenades for what was it, 75? Stun grenades for 75.
Oh, okay.
There's only 5, and Old Boy took one of the stun grenades, so there's only 4 left. Or sorry, Zug took the one of the stun grenades.
I guess I'll take the rest of the grenades.
Deal. All right.
Make sure you subtract the cost out of your money. So, Dr. Yang, you're good. Everybody good?
Yeah, I got mine.
All right. Thanks for doing business with you guys. Hopefully you come back again. I love it.
Grenades are how much?
75 per.
75. Okay, thank you.
And those are stun grenades, not normal grenades. The guy probably has normal grenades if you want some. But yeah, he noticed you guys were buying stun stuff, so he's trying to unload all that on you. Yeah, what, any other guns or anything there, Glockta, while we got your attention?
Yeah, the stunner gun sounds like a good idea.
All right. I'm just gonna take the one. Any power packs?
How many shots does it fire?
100 shots per power pack.
It doesn't come with a power pack. You're gonna have to buy one.
All right. Guess I'll buy a couple of power packs.
200 each.
All right. What's that all totaled up?
800. You have 2 power packs or 1 power pack? Sorry.
2.
2 power packs and 4 grenades at 75. What's 4 times 75?
300.
300 plus 800. You're looking at 1100.
All right.
He's like, yeah, you guys have been my best customers all day. Come back if you ever want to get some business, you know? Totally fucked up his accent. Excellent.
Okay, so are we just going to walk up to the front door and flex these totally legit credentials that we've got, thanks to Barry?
Totally legit. Remember, they only need to roll a 9 to spot you.
Only a 9.
I rolled pretty bad on it.
And I'll give you bonuses if you can roleplay it pretty good. And you can also throw in some deception rolls on top of that as a teamwork check. Anybody have deception? Arthur, looking your way?
Not me.
Yes, I do.
Okay, I guess you're kind of the face of the crew here. So.
Yep.
All right. So how are you doing? How are you going about this? You're just walking up. They have a big closed sign out front in both the local dialect and angelic.
Come up and try the gate to see if we can come in, or just bang on it if it's locked.
There's a doorbell. Ding, ding.
Okay.
There's a very bored security guard. Like, hi, what can I do for you, mate?
Yeah, we're with the Sugar Anti-Cruelty Society. We've had complaints about the way you're treating your animals, so we're here for an inspection.
You try an anti-cruelty society? I never even heard of such a thing. What? You got any kind of like
explains
paperwork?
a lot about what the complaints we're hearing, doesn't it?
I don't know what to say about that. Right now, we freeze our animals all night, so they have there ain't no cruelty going on over here. But you got any kind of like paperwork or anything, Mike? That's a terrible,
of course we have paperwork.
Terrible Australian accent. All right,
of course we got paperwork. What temperature are you freezing these animals to at night?
Give me a deception check. What did you ask?
So what temperature are they freezing the animals to at night? Because I'm sure it's not low enough.
Oh, you know, mate, it's whatever the old Lowbirth actually has on there. These are high level Lowbirths. I have no idea.
That doesn't sound like a very good answer.
Hey, man, I'm the security guard. What do you expect from me? I know a little bit about what's going on, mate, but no, I don't know about the zookeeper's stuff.
Well, who here right now knows about the zookeeper stuff and can answer these
He's
questions?
looking over.
This is
He's
an
looking
official
over the
question.
paperwork, and he looks a little kind of like confused and like bewildered. Like, hey, man, this got a lot of words and stuff. So you're gonna have to go and talk to my well, I can't do that right now. The Australian accent at all right now. Mike, you're gonna have to go and talk to my supervisor. You know, they make us talk like this, and I don't like doing it anymore. So go talk to him, and he'll go and get you sorted out.
Okay, where's he at? I got
go down the hall, and it's the first door on the right. And he sits back in his chair, and he grabs like a Foster's beer, and he's like, "You get way past the guard booth. You're inside the ship. You can go down the hallway and to the right. Up to you to, if you guys are going to do that or not." I kind of see Glockton just stunning the guy as he goes through.
Sort of expect it.
Sleepy time for you, Zort.
Do you actually do that?
Well, we could have the guy kind of lead us to where they have these animals frozen, the animals we want.
Oh, he just waved you through. He has to sit there at the guard.
No.
post.
I mean the guy that he waved us to.
Yeah.
Or we could just go straight to where we think they're freezing the animals and try and just take them. I'm thinking
Yeah,
we'll
he
have
did
less.
let us in, I guess, huh? Like, we're technically in, right? Do we think I'm asking the group, like, do we think we can successfully bullshit, like, the next level guy or whatever here, or what? I mean, what do you guys think?
Or we could wait and try and just bullshit them when we get to wherever the freezers are and say, hey, we're here for an inspection, and then kind of lean into them that point.
Guess we could stun him too at that point too if need be.
Yeah, if it gets out of control, yeah.
All right.
So I'm saying we go to the freezers and just try and see about those rather than try and get stuck in some office.
All right. So, you're just gonna skip going to the office and just look for the freezers, or you're gonna go and talk to the guy and see if you get him to show them the freezers.
We don't know exactly where the freezers are, do we?
Nope.
No.
You were not.
Then I think
you only had normal public access to the zoo, so yeah, we weren't able to go and on the back and find out where it's at.
Have the guy take us to where the freezers are.
Remember, it's only this guy's probably I'm probably gonna give him a modifier, so he's gonna need an 8 to see through your deception, because he's actually somebody who knows what paperwork looks like, so he's gonna have a plus modifier.
Yeah, but we have stunners.
Yeah, true.
I say we take the
Like 3 people worth of stunners on this poor guy, and 1 that's dueling. Jeez.
And you bought the sights for those, correct?
Yes.
Awesome, I love it. All right, all right. As you go into as you go down the hallway and go into the room, there's a door that says zoo manager.
I open the door and go in.
Oh, you just open the door? You don't even knock?
No.
Hey, what in bloody hell is this?
We're from the Shelgar Anti-Cruelty Society here at inspection. We have multiple.
As you go in, hold on. As you go in, the entire wall is like hunting trophies of like different animals he's hunted. There's like a cougar skin rug on the floor. Taxidermy animals on the desk. Antlers on the wall. They're like, what in the bloody hell is this? What are you doing? You need to knock when you come to a man's place. And down as he's reading like Wildlife Monthly.
We needed to come in before you get to the centerfold and told us to wait for yourself to finish. We're here at inspection because we have multiple reports of cryo sickness and freezer burn on your animals, so that you're not bringing them to the proper temperature. What temperature are you freezing these animals to at night?
Well, who the bloody hell are you, mate? And who are you to say that we're freeze drying our animals? I'm guaranteed none of these. And he points around at all the animals that are on the wall. None of these had any freezer frost on them. Otherwise, I wouldn't have them as trophy animals.
But that just because you're not hunting the animals you still have on display doesn't mean anything. What temperature are you freezing these to? When was the last time those units were calibrated? Where's your paperwork?
Now, who the hell are you, and who the hell are you to ask me
I
about
already
that?
told you we are the Shelgar Anti-Cruelty Society.
Let's
We're
see
here
your
for an inspection.
paperwork. It's not the
You're
first
almost
time you guys came in through here. Animal rights activists
How
coming
many
in here.
times have people come? How many times have people come in here? How many complaints
We
have you
get
got?
you about
We need to shut
maybe
you down
once
right
every
now.
2 weeks or so. So give me your paperwork and see if you're legit or not, because most of you aren't.
I'll give them the paperwork, and you said you better hurry up. Where's these freezers? While you're looking this over, we're going to the freezers and start inspecting. Where are they?
He's looking at, wait a minute, who did this? It looks like some guy in like a Solomani Navy did this shit. This ain't no legit paperwork.
What are you talking about?
You got something to say about the Solomani Navy?
Yeah, they don't do paperwork too well at all.
All right, that's actually accurate.
I'm gonna tase this guy.
I was gonna say, he's reaching over for the big elephant gun on the wall right now, and you're tasing him.
Hey.
All right, give me an energy guns check. He
Tasing
totally
the
rolled a
bullets.
10 for checking out the paperwork. He was like, "No, this ain't no good." So yeah, he's reaching for air. He's totally reaching for the elephant gun on the wall.
I get a 9 to tase him.
All
Right.
right. Let me do the dodge check. You rolled a 7, so yeah, you totally tase his ass plus 2 stun damage. 2d6 stun damage, please.
Stand by 2d6 plus
Yeah,
2.
and he's just wearing khaki, so there's like no armor.
Oh, he just has shorts on, idiot.
You're just wearing an outfit made out of shorts somehow.
it's all khaki shorts stitched together.
Not that been wearing the khaki shorts when we came in, so
It's almost an accomplishment figuring that one out.
I only got a 4 actually for damage.
That's quite a bit of stun damage. He's not out, but he's dropped. So he's not dropped, but he's now in the initiative phase of grabbing that gun. So give me an initiative check.
Initiative is just 2d6 in this game, right?
2d6 plus intelligence or dexterity. Your dexterity bonus.
I think it's Cougar Rug.
It's cougar related.
I'm gonna take his Cougar Rug.
Yeah, totally fucking steal that. I'm not sure if you guys have caught on what's actually happening here. All right, Commissioner Barry, you're up. Dr. Yang, I'll let you guys decide which one do you guys want to go first. I'd like to see what's in the spray bottles.
I have tasers. I don't have to use
Oh,
them.
you're not even using it.
I might just put it in a spray bottle.
All right, give me 2 shots, 2 energy weapon shots.
I return.
4, 2 misses. Commissioner Barry, you're up.
I would like to find some cover in this guy's office, though.
You can hide behind Blocta.
Okay. But I have gun combat slugs, so I don't know.
All right, so you can't use gun combat slugs, but you can use gun combat, which would be 0, because
Okay, cool.
they're all attached to gun combat. So you start at gun combat 0, then you have to specialize. So you'd be
Okay, so if I have slug
2d6, no modifiers, plus your dexterity modifier. So you have an effective 3 plus 3, 60 stun damage plus 2d6. You totally stunned his ass.
Okay.
roll your 2d6. You might roll low, but yeah, he's down. He's gonna be down. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
3. Okay. 3. Yeah, I'm gonna say he's down. He's down because you did 9 stun damage plus what Zug did. He's down. So he goes down, and there's totally a giant shotgun on the wall, and you have the computer area and everything if you want to check it out.
Yeah, I want to roll up his cougar skin rug too.
Okay, you take him down, you start rolling up the cougar skin rug. What does everybody else do?
I want to figure out where. Yeah, does he have a map in here of where stuff is?
There is a computer on the built into the desk.
I will break it if I touch it. Someone else has to do it.
Should I roll computers?
Yes.
Okay, computer loading 11. Okay, you got a schematic of the ship, and you also notice that he's using the there's files in there that talk about him illegally using the zoo as a hunting service for wealthy petitioners from the mainland, the landholders. So they pay him to hunt these animals. I'm sorry?
We're liberating the shit out of these animals. Like hunting, that's like shooting fish in a barrel.
Yeah, you see these videos. You see a few of these videos. They're like little videos where on a small tract of land, 1 acre, and they consider it hunting, and it's all fenced off.
Dang, these guys.
And it's rich people are like, ha ha ha! I'm a true hunter. I'm truly a man among men who can actually hunt.
Do these people even eat what they're killing? What the hell?
Maybe if it's...
No, they just put it on the
Maybe
roll.
if it's meat monkey, they do. I don't know.
Goodness, these people are weird. What is wrong with them? Okay, let's get her whole and, I don't know, pants this guy and leave him in a locker or something.
I was say while they're checking the computer, I'm hog tying this guy.
I had an officer back when I was in who would wear bits of every animal he hunted to make a point of not wasting anything, and I'd admire the ethics of it, even though he looked like an absolute nut bar.
Anyway, who's calling dibs on the slug thrower?
Not it.
Yo.
All right. You get a slug thrower. I'll post the stats on that here in just a second.
Yeah, and be sure to put his trousers on his head.
There's also you also find.
No, we're hiding. We're taking the trousers with us.
Why would you want his trousers? Put them on his head.
As you take his, as you're playing with his
monkey
shorts, and you find a key card in there that gives you a key to the entire ship.
Oh, nice.
There we go.
Neat.
Oh, that's nice. Is he the janitor or something?
No, he's a fucking
He's the manager.
Considering the mess before us, I wouldn't count on it.
Yeah, no, the janitor would be Scruffy.
Oh, that guy certainly knew how to keep the dockyard clean. Miss that guy sometimes.
All right. So, what's your next move?
Well, with the computer, we should know where things are being.
Yeah, you got a map. You know exactly where to go. You don't know
Excellent.
where all the personnel are going to be.
On this manager's computer, does he have access to the security system for the ship?
Yes, he does. And you have his cat card to put in there.
So do we want to change the code for all the doors so that only this card opens them?
Give me a computer check.
Do that. Let's do that. Yeah.
All right, hang on.
And we should make ourselves like authorized personnel or something too.
From the sound of it, the aim is to set the security to be exclusive to this card for which we're using. Is that what I'm getting from this?
That's my idea, so that the other security guards can't follow us through the doors.
Nice, good call.
They're kind of locked out from wherever they're locked wherever they're at.
I love it.
That's
I love it.
hilarious.
Good idea.
All right. So give me a computer check, somebody.
I already did that. Got a 14.
14. Okay. Yeah, you've locked them all. You've reconfigured all the locks on the door so it only responds to your passcode. You start getting quite a few messages on the computer of like, "Hey, my key card's not working. What's going on?"
Ooh, do we want to send a message saying surprise
We're on
inspection?
lockdown for an inspection.
Surprise inspection.
Oh, nailed it.
Everybody leave the ship.
Yeah, surprise inspection. I like it. Yeah.
Do they have rooms on the ship?
Yes, everybody who works on the ship actually has a room on the ship because they live on it. The zoo moves from city to city.
Probably return to crew quarters or some jazz. That'd be my guess.
You might have to reprogram the computer to allow them to do that, but you just lock them in.
I would say that. How about we just tell them to stay in place, do whatever the inspectors tell you, whatever the inspectors ask.
Okay.
Comply with inspectors.
Yeah.
You get a few Roger mate kind of thing over the comms. All right.
Roger, Roger.
Yeah, that's what
And
I
this
was
is
for.
weird. We've run into space Aussie that are also robots.
The guy who's named Roger just says okay.
I can't believe you stole the cougar skin rug. All right.
I can't believe that actually got trousers.
Yeah, gotta have a cougar skin rug.
Right. Anything else you guys want out of the office? And I'm trying to speed this along a little bit.
I think we're good. I just make sure that I take the manager's underwear and stuff him in his mouth so he's muted.
All right. As you guys go down the hallways, you do come to a door that you need to unlock, and there is a security guard on the other side. How are you, mate?
We're the inspection team.
Why you got the boss's shotgun?
In case there's any problems.
And what's with the cougar mat under your arm there, mate?
It's part of the inspection.
Give me a deception check.
Oh, you're gonna have a pretty big penalty on that one. But
I'm gonna say -1.
So that would be an 11 then.
Okay. Well, I don't know what's going on with the inspection, but why is he carrying the shotgun?
This is all evidence in the inspection. Were you not told to comply with us?
All right.
Is there problems? Are we gonna have to use the
I was going to
shotgun on
say
you?
with the shotgun, I was going to give you -2, but since you comply with the inspection, I'll give you a -1 on this on the shotgun one, because he's really like, why are you just like holding a shotgun there like you're about ready to shoot somebody, kind of thing.
Because in case you don't follow the orders and comply with us.
Oh, you guys like law enforcement or something?
We're with the Shelgar Animal Welfare Committee.
Committee? That don't sound like no. I don't know why I'm going all like hillbilly now. That doesn't sound like that.
Getting mildly impatient in the background, tapping his toe.
Yeah.
Tapping the shotgun against his shoulder.
Give me one more deception check to explain that shotgun a little bit. And also as Dog is sitting on the other side, looking very impatient and intimidating, I might give you a negative, but I'm not sure which way to go on that.
Okay, so without any modifiers that you would assign, let's see, I get an 8.
Okay. All right. I'm just trying to do my job over here, mate. So go on through and try not to tackle any of the crocodiles we got down there.
Fair enough.
We'll try.
So there's nobody else between you and where the animals are being held, but there is you do notice as she goes through there, he doesn't see you yet, but there is like one really grizzled looking. His khakis aren't khaki, they're black. Like he's like you can kind of tell he's kind of like maybe a little bit more hardcore kind of guy, and he's got a machete strapped to his back, plus one of those shotguns.
And he's in our way from getting the.
Yeah, he's in the room. The doors are locked. You haven't like I'm not sure how you're gonna. Oh, you want to talk to him? You're gonna shoot him? Like I don't know what you guys want to do. I'm just saying, there's a pretty more hardcore looking guy in there. Imagine what the crocodile hunter wore, but it's black, and he has like bandolier or shotgun bandoliers across both sides of his shoulders, and doing an X across the front. He has one of those shotguns that Dog got from the office, and he has a big machete on his back.
So we're still just going to go into the room, like we own the place.
All right, yeah, I'm not sure.
And I'll walk up and start inspecting the
hey, the fuck are you?
Systems. Did you not get the message? Do I got to tell everybody here? Do you not?
Yeah, we don't get messages here. This is where the animals are. Nobody gets to talk to the animals except the boss.
And the boss sent out a message because you're supposed to comply with us. We're the inspection team.
All right, where's the proper authority to see the animals?
You're talking to them right now. We're looking at these systems.
No, the system is I get a passcode.
Walking over to the machines.
Yeah, he's like, you see him. He racks it like nobody sees the animals without a passcode.
What is your problem, man?
It's my job.
Did you not hear from your boss?
Password. Well, we don't have communication down here. Anybody who wants to see the animals, I get a password from the boss to say it's okay.
That is the stupidest system I've ever heard of. Why don't you go check with your boss and he'll tell you that we're supposed to be here.
That's not not what happens. So get the fuck out of here and get the boss down here, or go get the password.
Out of character, was there any such password that was in? Well,
you didn't see any password on there.
Oh, it's going to be one of those deals where it's like a challenge phrase or some jazz.
Yeah, that's what he's wanted, is a challenge phrase. A little passcode somebody's supposed to say to him. You would have gotten it if you would have interrogated the guy.
He wasn't much for interrogation.
Would we really get a boombox with like Britney Spears and play it at him until we get everything we want to know?
Would we be not authorized and carrying around the cougar skin rug?
All right, the guy looks a little confused. Why do you have the cougar skin rug? The boss liked that one quite a bit. It's from Earth.
He had us carry it so that you would know that we came directly from him.
Yeah, I don't like this. I think you're one of them trying to steal the animals.
No.
I'm going to ask you politely one time to leave.
And then?
Then I'm going to shit your ass. As he points a shotgun at you. And give me a subject check. I mean, like, it's a hard one to bullshit your way through.
10.
Oh, so, yeah, 10. Let me do a counter check. Oh, I rolled fucking snake eyes. Alright, maybe he gave you the rug, but what's in it for me? What do I get out of this?
How about, because you pointed this gun at me, we let you keep that gun after we leave?
Nah, mate. I fought off a few of you guys trying to steal stuff from here, but seems like you already got the boss. So I want a little bit, maybe one of the meat monkeys over there.
You want a meat monkey? Are you
feeling
lonely in this room all night?
No, it's fucking easy.
A little cold piece for yourself?
Hey, it's easy money selling the meat, and I can totally put a fucking 12 gauge in you right now. Which one do you want? 12 gauge or a fucking lose a fucking monkey?
Fuck it, it's a meat monkey. It's yours.
All right, that's what I thought.
We care about more the exotic ones.
And they're exotic. So, yeah, he takes this meat monkey and leaves, or you guys try to fucking geek him on the way out.
I mean, I've got no compunctions about going loud if that's what they want, but I think we're running a little bit low on time for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm...
And noise is going to bring about it's going to bring about some attention.
Right. I think we let him go his way with his date for the night. And
yeah, it's for... Hey, mate, it's for the free meat. It's fucking easy money to sell on the sell anybody.
Space Australian date.
Alright, so what are you guys taking?
Weren't we after like the glowing mice and what all else was the name?
I'm gonna say at this point you hear an alarm triggered. Beep, 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 beep. The zoo has been infiltrated. Police are on their way.
Well, shit.
Well, then we better hurry. Good thing that the guards don't have access to the doors.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. So give me a D6 roll, and I'll say, give me 2D6 roll. That's how many animals you can get out of here. Then I'm going to roll what those animals are.
Good times.
10.
10. Okay. You have a landfish. It's a salmon. The next one is a large spider, a tiny giraffe.
Is anyone writing these down?
I am.
You have a octodog. It's a cross between an octopus and a dog.
Jesus wept.
And how many do you have left? Another giant spider. You have a catch of murder flies. Still $250,000 worth of murder flies are.
Well, good thing we probably don't have to have these on our show.
11. A shawarma cat.
Shawarma cat.
Shawarma cat.
Yeah, it's a cat that's used to breed meat for shawarmas. A laser shark. It's a shark that's been bred to have a laser on its forehead.
Yes.
How many more do we
Frickin'
have?
sharks with frickin' laser beams attached to their heads.
How many more do we have?
Joy.
2 more?
2 more.
A meat monkey. And 8. A large spider.
God damn it, not again.
Spiders.
Lurking spiders. There's got to be at least 3 of them.
Do you have space to carry 5 of these?
I would say you have space to carry all of them.
Hell yeah.
You owe half of them to the guy who gave you the job.
Okay.
Fair.
You know, spiders.
You give him the spiders.
Yeah, and the murder flies.
And the murder
Yeah,
flies.
the spider. Exactly.
Actually, how were you guys exiting this place?
As quickly and as
I
close
think
to
you're all in
air-
the ship, aren't
air
you?
as we can.
So you're gonna have to go out the front, unless you nobody was left behind, were they?
No.
Nope.
All right, give me a stealth check as you guys
Is
go out.
We have a map. Is there another exit?
Give me a D6 roll and get higher than 5.
No.
All right, now give me a stealth roll as you guys go out.
I'm using my jack of all trades and my athletics based on dexterity.
Yeah, effective 2.
Roll good.
6.
Okay.
Can I get
You see a little kid with a balloon sitting outside, like you guys aren't sneaky. I knew you guys were stealing those things.
Yeah, but-
have Zug say
So,
yes.
But she also knows who Zug Zug is.
Yeah, but now that I caught you guys, I say you guys need to give me like 10 credits or I'm calling the cops.
I'll give you 10 credits, kid. No problem.
Awesome. You guys rule.
You're taking all the fun away from the guy whose main personality trait is gun.
You're gonna shoot a kid with a balloon?
Well, to be fair, I also wanted to shoot the dude back in the building.
I was fine with that. You didn't have a balloon.
All right, I'll let you guys get out of there. You guys get the animals loaded up and get going. And I'm gonna say Zug Zug has to go take care of some business, or go make sure the ship is ready to go. You guys meet up with your contact Gunther, and he's like, "Oh yes, you actually pulled it off. Wow, a lot of spiders on this one. So, yeah, how about I take all of it? What do you guys say about that one?
Take all of it?
Yes.
Why don't?
Because it'll
They're already
cover.
loaded into
I
our
say
air.
it covers my costs, and he snaps his
What
fingers, and you
cost do
see
you
it.
have?
Got 4 goons that come out. They're like wearing black with like those little watch caps, like versions of whatever. That's Tech Level 9 planet, so like whatever like local version of Thomason machine guns are.
Thompson?
What did I say? Oh, I said Thomason. Thompson machine gun.
You can't make a dishonest deal with anybody these days.
So yeah,
we do have
I'll
this.
be taking them off of your hands if you don't mind.
Too bad none of us have a stun grenade.
I chuck a stun grenade.
Go Pokeball. Oh,
Catch.
never mind,
All
that's
right, give me athletics check to be athletics plus dexterity to see if you can do it without being seen first.
12.
Holy snapdragon! Okay, all right, yeah, you totally get it. No, like you like thumbed it in your pocket, like pulled the pin, holding on to the spoon, flipped on the spoon, and just chuck it out of your pocket. Beep, not like casual, just like ding 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 ding. All right, give me a strength plus dexterity.
I got a 9.
9. Okay. Give me a 2d6 roll. How big was it? Did it blow up?
8.
Yeah, you take out 2 of them, or what's the damage on a stun grenade? 3D. Roll 3d6 for damage.
13.
13. Okay, you take out 2 of the guys. Like,
there's a bell ringer for you.
Yeah. All right, roll initiative. All right, looks like Gunther goes first. Gunther pulls out a auto pistol and gives a good burst into Dog as he tries to dive into cover, and he totally misses. So who's next? 12. All right, one of the guys pulls up a Thompson machine gun, and since Lee, you were talking, he's gonna fucking DACA you. Beat an 11 on your dodge check. So it'd be athletics plus dexterity or intelligence.
I got a 9. What did I have to dodge?
9. So your positive effect. So you have an effect of 2. So that knocks off dice rolls from him. So he rolled an 11. So 11 minus 2 would be 9. So that is an effect of 2. So it is 2 damage plus a submachine gun hit to you. Are you wearing armor?
Yes. I'm wearing cloth armor, which is a +4.
Submachine gun, 3d6. You take 9 damage plus 2, and you're -4. So
yes.
7 damage.
Where do I find damage, or what's my...
You take your damage would be your physical stats added together.
Oh, okay.
That's
So I take
7. How much do you have?
16 and 7 is 23.
All right.
You have to basically assign it to the stats, which is the pain in the ass part. Don't you have to assign it to the stats as you take the damage?
Yeah. You're still in the fight. You're hurting, but you're still in the fight. That vest, that cloth armor did its job, but you're full of fucking bruises. Arthur, you're up.
I am up and shooting him with that. Shooting the guy that just shot me with my stunner.
Okay. Hold on. Let me roll that dodge real quick.
I rolled a 10. That gives me a 6.
All right, miss. Who's next? All right, Commissioner Barry. I think you're up next, or Dr. Yang. You guys rolled the same initiative yet again.
Again? Honestly, what's in your spray bottle?
I'm curious too, but yeah, he's stunning. He's rolling stunners.
Okay, I will dive for cover and try to get the guy that shot Arthur.
Okay. -1 to your dice pool for his dodge.
So I got a total of 12, and you said I had a
12 minus 2 would be a total of 10, so you have an effect of 3. So 3 damage plus 2d6. 14 damage, you totally stun the fuck out of him, because stun damage is half of your physical stats.
Jeez, not for Arthur.
So right now it's just the one machine gunner and the merchant. So who's up next? Dr. Yang, you're up.
Well, pretty much to take cover and probably...
Spritzing?
I'm not sure...
Spritzing, or are you going to stun him?
Well, I'm not sure which of the 2 guys would be a more opportune target from where immediate cover would be.
The guy with the submachine gun hasn't taken a turn yet, so he's not -1 for being in cover, or -3 for being in cover. The merchant shot and went in cover, so he's a -3 or -3 for to hit. Excuse me, -2, not -3. Sorry.
Okay, so the
-3 is -3 has gone to ground. -2 is grabbing cover.
Yeah, probably gonna try tasing the the most opportune guy.
Yeah, and that's the guy that's more dangerous because he actually has a submachine gun, not just like a little pistol. One guy's shooting a 1911, the other guy's shooting a fucking full-on Thompson machine gun.
Ooh, yeah, I'd get rid of the Thompson.
6, you miss. Oh, hold on. Actually, his dodge was so bad, you actually might hit. Because I rolled a 3. 3, so that's a +5 to your dice roll, so that makes it your 6 and 11. So, yeah, you totally light him up with 11, 8, that'd be 2, 3, 2d6 plus 3 damage.
So did he just, dodge into it?
Yeah, that's pretty much what he did. Like, he totally, in Traveller terms, glitched.
Okay, so that's +3. I'm hearing this right, correct?
Yes, +3.
Well, let's see how this one goes. Ouch.
10 damage. He's not down, but he's not feeling good. He's stunned back a little bit. And, remember, you get to shoot twice because you have 2 stunners.
Yeah.
So roll the second to hit for the other stunner at a +5.
Oh, good grief.
Oh, fuck.
Because he literally glitched. We rolled snake eyes.
That's
You guys gonna feel the
Damn, am I
tease.
16?
Yeah, she feels the
Great.
tease.
I have
Vot.
Great. I have the title of Harmacist now. Shit.
You totally zotted him into oblivion. Now there's the one merchant sitting there. Anybody else up? I think Elizabeth, you're up next.
Yeah, I think this is the moment to draw the sword, hold it to his throat, and say, "I'd like to renegotiate."
Yeah, totally. I'm down for renegotiating. Yes.
We'll take all the animals that we liberated. 6.
Six of them have been shot to death due to machine gun fire.
Shit.
Did you roll
That's
six?
a little bit more than
The
I
animals?
rolled a 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're missing 6 of them randomly. Y'all let you, Arthur. You're writing them down. Randomly determine which ones were hit on your list.
Please,
Spiders and the flies.
You're gonna wind up with the murder flies and the spiders. That's all you're gonna have.
4, 5. Okay, I got 6 marked off.
Did you randomly determine that, or were you just like, I don't like these ones, so I'm gonna get rid of them?
Well, I took the large spiders off because there's 3 of them, so I figured one container that's going to be
Fair. All right.
easy for all 3 of them to get taken care of. And the laser shark I got rid of.
Oh, okay, yeah. Lizard
So-
shark.
That's a
Lizard
bummer.
shark was kind of dumb.
Kind of a big target, so easy to hit.
Oh, that would have been hilarious if we wielded that as a weapon.
And did you get some tiny elephants too? Dog-sized
We had
elephants.
some midget elephants.
No, we had a tiny giraffe. We're left with a tiny giraffe, a landfish.
You had 2 landfish. I
The
thought.
murder flies. No, only 1.
Oh, okay. I thought you had 2.
So the tiny giraffe, a landfish, a murder fly, and the shawarma cat.
That'd be funny if like they actually go to look at the cat, the shawarma cat. It's just a normal cat, and just everybody assumes it's a shawarma cat.
Honestly, I was thinking we'll have made enough on this deal selling the others that we could just have the shawarma cat join the crew.
Might as well.
Great. Now there's going to be a pea in every corner of the ship now, as there are all these.
I want to point out. I want to point out that the Aslan Jungle Cat. You guys may not have noticed, but has totally ate the other 2 Solomani cats that are on your ship.
Son of a.
Yeah, but this is a shawarma cat, so we're gonna have like Aslan shawarma kittens.
What you have proposed is cursed. Thank you.
One, due to genetics, interspecies hybrids don't exist in this world, as they're genetically incapable. There is even some humans who are have genetically drifted so much they can't actually interbreed with each other.
That's just the thing that girls say at bars to keep you away.
Yeah, I was actually about to say that. All right, maybe a finder's fee would be in order.
What do you think? Should we let him keep the murder flies?
We can let him keep the murder flies in exchange for the submachine guns.
Totally. Yeah, we'd totally do that. Yeah, you can totally keep these submachine guns for the murder flies. And also, you might need some first aid there, Arthur.
I figured, or second aid or third aid.
Yo.
All right, did you
And
bring
maybe before we hand over the murder flies, we should just start to thaw them out.
Oh, dude, that would be epic if you leave him in a fucking like closet full of butterflies as he slowly dethaw.
I think we should.
We are very much on the same page there.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, we'll take selfies with the cougar skin rug too.
Wow. So wait. You're actually gonna wait around. You're gonna put him in with the murder flies, give him a closed space, and then take a picture of it while you pose on your cougar skin rug.
From the sound of it, Barry has to, I don't know, look good for the mahjong ladies, I guess.
That's fine. Cougar skin rug.
Are you using the cougar skin rug in the crew mess?
Yes.
The cougar skin rug is for the Maha lady. You know, they're all cougars.
We still slinging lead here? Or?
I managed to roll a 14
All right,
on
so
that.
just yes, you guys are locking the guy up with the murder flies and letting him slowly.
Correct.
I guess we'll never find out what that SOS symbol was after we get up.
Well, the random encounters of the game gave me a better story, so don't worry about it.
That's all right.
When you show up, it's actually the Mahjong ladies, like, waiting for you.
Nice. Nice.
Hey, if
I
you guys,
can't
if
get
you guys
away
want,
from
we can go and do that one next session. But yeah,
Oh, goodness.
Or are you guys gonna try to jump out of here?
Probably ought to hop it. I think we've pissed off the locals enough.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking.
So how many animals did you keep? So subtract the murder flies because you're using the murder flies.
3, I guess.
So
I'm
we
gonna
have
have to
three.
bounce. I'll talk to y'all later.
Cheers.
Oh, later, dog.
See ya.
Yeah, I think we're just rolling up with the admin stuff now.
We have 3 animals.
3 animals, 3 exotic animals. Put that on there, and put their cost on their worth, which is 2,500 apiece. And which one? Out of curiosity, which ones do you have still?
We have the shawarma cat, I believe the mini giraffe, and the landfish.
And I'm gonna say, you guys didn't really piss off any of the locals. It's a privately owned zoo, so yeah, you're good. And cargo's already been delivered.
Nice.
What about the local crims? We did piss them off a bit.
Local what?
Well, we did piss off the local crims, and my guy literally tased some poor guy in the ball.
The local crims?
The criminals.
Oh, yeah, the
The
locals.
ones that we just shut up.
Yeah. The locals, but yeah, I mean, you're travelers. You're flying to another world. Are they gonna get a ship and fly after you?
Yeah, if they're determined enough.
I doubt it.
When I pulled old 307 out of Marsport, the weather station said storms all the way. They'd stuck me with a cargo of live chickens, a dozen drunken miners, and 5 hungover Shriners. The brake jet liners all were worn and pitted. The gasket on the cargo hatch was gone. I figured we could get as far as Phobos, but I didn't think we'd get much further on. And I'm looking for an asteroid named Resta, but relief driver damn well better be waiting for me there. 'Cause after 15 hours of bussing, third-class cargo and a rider's cussing, I just might drive to Blazes and not care. I chugged on up to Phobos on our last fuse and prayed their engineers could heal my jets. 'Cause storms had broke the locks and freed the chickens who were crapping on the miners and running from the Shriners. To my jets were full of feathers and limp fezzes. My 2 latrines were backed up in the hall with chicken crap and ore dust on my main bridge. I could only hope that Phobos heard my call. 'Cause I'm looking for an asteroid named Resta. Relief driver damn well better be waiting for me there. 'Cause after 15 hours of bussing, third-class cargo and a rider's cussing, I just might drive to Blazes and not care. At Phobos port they held me up in docking, then stuck me off in Bay 117. The customs man walked in, breathed once and fainted, then got up, ran out and screamed for a fumigation team. The passengers ran for the door and jammed it. It took a quarter hour to haul them clear. I found a bar and broke some regulations, then went out looking for an engineer. 'Cause I'm looking for an asteroid named Resta, but relief driver damn well better be waiting for me there. 'Cause after 15 hours of bussing, third-class cargo and a rider's cussing, I just might drive to Blazes and not care. I found this Joe Von Krugen on a bar stool, so drunk, uncool, and fume he couldn't stand. I told him I could pay him in fresh chickens if he'd try to fix my drive so I could leave that port alive. He staggered to my ship and stood there laughing while the draggled, spaced-out chickens filled the air. He sat down on the nearest passed-out Shriner, and he said, just shoot this ship, it's only fair. But I'm looking for an asteroid named Resta, but relief driver damn well better be waiting for me there. 'Cause after 15 hours of buzzing, third-class cargo in a rider's cuss, and I just might drive to places and not care. I called the third shift office and they told me, son, there's no replacement short of your next stop. I paid out 4 fat chickens for a patch job. Got my riders back on board, then in came 7 more. God, they were Martian mercenaries, mean as cat dirt. And some damn fool miner offered them a fight. They was hacking through my backseat with machetes when I cleared that port and drove out through the night. Looking for an asteroid named Restop. Relief driver damn well better be waiting for me there. 'Cause after 15 hours of bussing, third-class cargo and a rider's cuss, and I just might drive to blazes and not care. I lock the ports and hold up in the cabin and listen to the ruckus in the rear. Then I got a wild idea and cut the G-force and let folks and foul and all go mix up in free fall. I nurse my rusty engines toward that asteroid. When they ask me what my cargo is, I'll say it's free fall Martian stew and chicken gumbo. Lord, that station better not be far away. 'Cause I'm looking for an asteroid named Restop. Relief driver damn well better be waiting for me there. 'Cause after 15 hours of bussing, third-class cargo and a rider's cuss, and I just might drive to blazes and not care. Yeah, I just might drive to blazes and not care.